morning. Hi, Special K. Hot fuzzy bedhead. Almost a redhead. I need my glasses. Yeah, it's Wednesday. Y'all, I was laying in bed.
Coop's TikTok, FaceTime video.
I was laying in bed with my heating pad on, and my back is killing me. My back. I'm hoping I'll be ready for tomorrow.
Oh, I can't eat all that, Dan.
I'm sure you can.
No, I can't. I already had a big bunch of
You
that.
didn't?
Grandpa had
Yeah,
a
no,
hard-boiled
yeah.
egg that he confiscated
Yeah.
for my top,
Can't eat all that.
my
This is
stove
just
top,
salad.
and so he thinks right now that he just ate
It's not mayonnaise.
a dinner.
It's yogurt dressing. It's very healthy and very delicious.
I don't know if I can eat more.
Sure you can. You haven't eaten yet. You gotta eat
You
your
are
dinner.
you gonna eat any?
You gotta eat your dinner, Pop.
Huh? Man, there's a lot. I don't know if I can eat all this. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I was cold.
Thank you for thinking about me that good.
Hi, Lori. How are you? Sorry. Yeah. So he just peeled himself an egg, and so now he's fighting us on dinner. Oh yeah, I'm hoping to too, because you know I gotta run tomorrow. I don't have time for this shit. But my back is killing me. It's really bad today.
What you talking about,
Bad.
Ross?
Ugh. Did you put his bib on him?
Shoot.
Yeah, before he gets over.
Alright, Dad, hang on 1 second.
One
second, wait 1 second.
I've been doing heat.
What?
I've been
Wait
doing
1
heat.
second.
Heat,
Here,
heat, heat,
Damn it.
heat,
Too late.
What?
Here.
heat. I need to take some Advil. I haven't gotten up and done the Advil thing yet. I poured this,
I was too late.
and I meant to grab my Advil too, but I forgot.
I was
And now I don't
too
wanna-
late.
Now I don't want to get up.
I was too late.
You still put it on, right?
Yeah. What? So I put it on.
Hi, Jack.
I just had to pick a couple of pieces of
A Holland who?
lettuce.
What's a Holland who? A Holland.
Welcome, everybody.
Mhm.
Welcome. Let's dance. If you guys could tap on the screen.
I have been on a heating pad for an hour, off and on.
She injured herself on a live today. I don't know how. Hello, everybody.
Oh, who? I was like, what?
Wow.
Me too,
Tastes
Tony.
good. Love the first sip.
Brittany,
Always.
I don't know why you're banned on Dan's account.
I saw that. I think it was a Brittany's. I asked you to
Brown.
send me your name.
Brittany Brown. That's
All right.
what it is.
I looked for it real quick. There was a whole bunch of Brittany Browns, but if someone texts me your name, or if Danielle gives it to me.
Hi, Debbie. Hello in South Africa. What are you doing up so early in the morning?
How you doing down in Houston?
Brittany, sometimes things happen on accident. It's not purposeful.
Sometimes you're trying to block somebody else, and it could have been a mod or something.
No, Slick.
I
Today
rarely
was
block,
something
so
different. You don't
it's a
ever
bug
block.
watch.
But sometimes it happens. Sometimes TikTok sometimes does weird shit too.
I have been on a cruise.
Oh, so,
Danielle, we've been on cruises.
yeah.
I love them. She doesn't like them. I love them.
Do you ever think you would be TikTok experts? We are not TikTok experts, nor do we claim to be.
No, nor do we claim to be. I mean, I know a lot about TikTok now,
Oh, hi, Kelly.
but not enough to
Oh, you too.
like-
Hang in there, girl.
give people advice. We will not take Grandpa on vacation because it's just not fair for Grandpa. He can't travel. He would be paranoid. He would be disheveled. He would be confused. He would be tired. It would not be fair to take Grandpa
Veronica,
traveling.
you licked the like button. Thank you. That was really sweet.
Thanks, Carrot. You,
Veronica, don't make me laugh.
you just have to press the like button. You don't have to lick it. You might get some extra bonus if you lick it. I don't know.
Does the licking give you more likes? Let me know, Veronica. If I get extra, I don't see extra likes for the lick, but let me know if it works.
I like to lick.
Don't make me laugh. Have you guys ever had back pain? I didn't realize licking was an option either. He's up. Have you ever hurt your back and then it radiates to the front of your
Pop,
abs?
pop,
'Cause
stop.
That's what's happening right now.
No,
Veronica, that was funny. I knew what you meant, but you knew I had to give you shit for that
Sit
one.
on the couch over there.
Things are getting freaky.
Well, sit, let me get your pills. Sit right there.
Don't.
Sit.
I can't laugh, you guys.
Sit,
I'm
I'm
so
gonna get your
uncomfortable.
medicine.
Oh, it's on YouTube. It's on YouTube.
No, Dad, you can take it.
Melissa, go ahead and do it. It's not my gallbladder. No, it. I hurt my back today. I don't know how, and it just got worse over the day. And I was cleaning out my. Don't ask. I was cleaning out my refrigerator, and then it like even did it more. But it's now radiating into my stomach. So
There you go. Take your pills.
shit.
What's in here?
So anyway.
Hi,
Jackie Day, how are ya?
Doctor prescribed for you.
Uh,
I'm not an expert in lab.
I'm just bruised.
5 pills. That's what you take.
I don't know what that means.
I'm
didn't
pretty
even
sure
make the
that's
man of
all.
the house
Now
clean
take
out
your
the fridge.
medicine.
I'm the man and the woman of the house, Dodo. You know
have to take
better.
them every day.
Try
I've
cold.
given it to
I
you
know.
every
I'm gonna
single
do
day for the
cold
last
next.
year.
Veronica,
How
it was
did you
funny.
get
Thanks for the
a piece
laugh.
of lettuce on your ear? All right, pop those down, Dad.
Hi, Chatty. How are you? Do you
Look
do
at
your
that,
own
it's not
nose?
gonna
Hell
do it.
no, Jane. I need to get out of this house somehow.
About candy.
Yeah. look at them, it's not
I
gonna
would
do
love to
anything.
go to
You gotta
Jamaica,
put
but
them
I
in your mouth and
can't.
swallow them.
You guys, I
Your
can't.
body can absorb them.
Hello from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. That's really cool. Dan had tuna fish. Actually, Andrew ate his tuna sandwich today. Grandpa did.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure you'll be okay.
You gotta get out of sex card. I always have that. My back. He was still trying to get me to spread my legs today.
Good job, Dad.
Just open them up. Right before the live. Can you just open, I'm not asking you to do anything,
You come
just,
sit down
can
here
you
and
just give me a little view?
relax for a bit, and when you get hungry, you can have the rest of your dinner. We'll just leave this right here.
No.
We'll leave that right here.
What?
All right, Pop.
That was the look I gave him.
No, I'm gonna leave that right there.
That was the look.
What?
I'm gonna leave that right there.
I don't want the wet. I don't want anything wet. Pee. Nothing wet. My back hurts, Karina. And it almost feels like I have to fart because my back hurts. So there's so much pain radiating to my front of my belly that it feels like I have gas. Hi Rick, how are you doing? Ugh.
I don't know how that happened.
What? A lettuce in his ear?
He had a piece of lettuce like up here, stuck to his ear. He must have itched himself or something.
How's the open room cough? Danny, he's getting a little
I
bit
don't
better.
open room cough. That was just a video.
No,
For
Sarah,
God's
my
sake.
back started hurting a little.
What?
Get over yourself. Let us know how he goes. It's called taking part. I've done it and I think she is very cold. Feel me, am I cold?
I know you're warm.
Thank you.
But my hands are freezing, so maybe it's just relative.
Yeah, that's rude.
How you doing in New Hampshire?
I'm cold as ice. I'm cold as ice.
And I'm willing to sacrifice.
I wasn't even gonna say that.
I know, but I did.
Yeah, I
'cause
know, but
that's
you
the song.
can't say the words. How many times do we have to go with this?
Your dove.
How many times do we have to fucking
I
go with
changed the
rules?
words.
I was gonna sing to the fucking lady who told me that I was cold as ice, and then you just ruined my verse.
So go ahead. I'll start over. You're cold as ice. Go ahead.
Never mind. Now it's just over.
I spared whoever that was going to get that. I spared you. Hey,
Our burns, me
Boston.
Me too. I'm cold. I'm cold. I'm cold language. What the fuck is
Good night,
wrong
Indian
with the
Creek.
language? Juicy fucking chicken. I'm always busting chops because people are quite annoying.
We cannot talk about sister wives on here because I'm subjected to it literally all day long and all night. It's always playing. I don't know. It must be the longest running series in the history of television because I'm dreaming about
Chrissy?
Cody and I don't even know who the
Chrissy?
hell he is.
Chrissy, is that you? Chrissy, who's
So we can't.
talking if you? I sent him to go shuffle. Is that Chrissy? Is that Liam's wife? Shit. Am I right? I'm afraid to fart right now, if that's what you mean. What do you mean by right?
Now I'm afraid for you to fart.
Not because of smell, but because the trolls do have a crush, Orlando.
Just go to season 18. And that'll
no,
take
I'm
care of
not. I refuse to. I'm almost at season 11. So I'm almost up there.
it. Sing the Millie Pick song?
Grandpa just took his meds.
I don't.
Open room cough!
I don't want. That was not
Open
a cough.
room
That
cough!
was a laugh.
That was
I
an
laughing.
open room cough! I
was
don't
laughing.
open room cough.
I was laughing. I
Yeah.
mean, you can't even tell the difference between a laugh and a cough.
Open room cough.
Good Lord. Want me to
Open-
cover my mouth when I
Yeah,
laugh?
and should I ask you what your dreams about Cody are? Did you see the way he was holding that sub yesterday in my video that I posted today? Is that why Cody was on the mic?
I guess I'm being outed. Hey, I mean, Cody's not completely unattractive. Who does he look like? With the hair like that? He looks like somebody.
That hair.
I know
I can't handle it.
somebody from the South.
Yeah, you saw the open room cough, did you not?
That was an open room laugh.
You'll see it again, I'm sure, because that's how easy it is for him to open.
It was a laugh. Rewind it. Look at it again.
There you have it, Danny. I hold him in contempt.
Hey, Trace.
Oh, you just got back from Happy Garden? Was it good?
Ooh, I love Happy Garden. Who was that? Somebody we know? Is that Shane?
No, it's not Sean.
No. We eat Happy Garden a lot,
Was the
actually.
paint left over from when you met? No, that's not from that.
How you
Valley
doing,
Girl.
India?
It's not from there. It's from something new. Don't ask me. Dan is looking for sister wives. Yes.
I'm not looking for a sister wife. I'm looking like for just a like a quick visit. Just an in and out.
But
Just,
there's extremes, rules, and regulations
intended,
if you
in
wanted
and
to
out.
be
but just
a sister wife.
Yeah.
Really, your sister wife to me.
All
You're
I
not
would like to do is
You're
just
not. Why do you look so
interview.
short?
Can I interview?
You were just in a
like
sister.
those casting
You are a
sessions for the
sister.
corn.
You are a sister wife to me, really, not him.
How you doing in Mesa? Bunny Ranch. I don't live only about 2 hours from that. You know that? Because we don't live too far from Reno. My dad is sitting on the couch in the other room watching.
Dan always no, he
something.
hasn't. He's been foregoing on the transactions, Jake. He's been foregoing on the transactions. I have given him the slot, but he has denied the slot entrance.
Yeah. I've never really, it's not really offering. It's like, like you go out for Halloween and somebody offers you one of those mini fucking candy bars, I'm not talking about fun size, I'm talking about the mini ones. It's like, what's the point? What's the point of even going to that? I'm not going to get a little crackle or a little tiny Hershey bar
Well,
that
if you want
is
a
a half
fucking
a bite.
pop, you take a crackle.
I want the snap, crackle, and pop.
Yeah, but I don't have time for the snap and the crackle.
No, you can't
So
have
if
the
you
pop
just
without the
want-
snap and the crackle.
Well, get it ready, and then you can have the pop with a warm, nice tunnel of love.
Oh, wonderful. 26 years of marriage. Okay, I want you to go look at the corn for like 30 minutes and then, run in here and you got 30 seconds.
Well, I've given you a little bit more time than 30
Oh,
seconds
well,
now.
thank you so much.
Just because you're getting up there in age and you're not as quick as you used to be.
Is that supposed to be a good thing, right? People wait
No, I want you
years
quicker.
and years and years to get to the point where.
I'm good for the quick pop. The quick pop.
Danielle has a lot of Middle East in her. I don't know exactly what countries there are from. Egypt.
Michael, hold on. I need to tell Michael something because I hate that fucking shit worse than anything on the planet. Michael, this has never just gone from Ed to bullshit. This has been about our journey. It's never been solely
my
about
God.
Ed, Michael.
I don't know why you continue
Get
to say
with
that
the
over and over.
program, Michael. It's about us, sweet pea. That's it. Like it, love it, or don't. The choice is yours, honey pie. Okay, carry on, love. There you have it. You're welcome, Jen.
I'm just trying to think of a comeback for Michael. I know Michael Jordan. There are not a lot of Michaels out there. I have a cousin named Michael.
And somebody told you on here to shut up and support your wife. Thank you. Thank you, Lisa. Love you too, girl.
Are you Mike's wife, Lisa?
No, she told you to shut up.
I know. I'm saying Mike's going after you. Maybe his wife's going after me.
No, she's
Telling
just
me to
saying,
shut up.
don't Don't interfere when I
Oh,
talk
don't
to the
well, I did
idiots.
kind of enjoy the way you did that with the accent and all. Like, that was kind of entertaining.
Brittany Brown, I am not going to the casino with Clint. Actually,
Michael Myers, great point.
Clint's been sick. Number one. Number two, we are going with Josh and for Josh's birthday.
Somebody said they need advice. If you want to catch me, send me an email. That's the best way to try and reach me. Or come to New Orleans, because I'm speaking at the National Alzheimer's Association Leadership Summit at the end of this month in New Orleans.
And that's what you get for exploitation of
Orleans.
your father. You get
A speaking
slot. You
And
also
I'm excited
get
about that.
you also get a Wall Street Journal article. You get an
Hopefully you're
AARP
gonna-
article. And what else? What
I
other
don't know,
speaking
but
events do you
I'm
get?
talking about the Alzheimer's thing.
Now he speaks at the Alzheimer's Summit. That's what happens.
That's what happens. So that
There
is
you
going to
have
be
it.
fun. I'm actually closing the damn thing down.
Closing it down.
I'm closing it down.
And just so you know, tell everybody who's watching Grandpa. I do not have IG. I have IG, but Carolyn, I'm not on it.
I don't know if there's free drinks. I think it's in New Orleans, right? Isn't that what they do in New Orleans? I mean, I wish it was over Mardi Gras, but at least it's like before Mardi Gras. I might. Yep.
Who's watching?
Tammy, it's at the Sheraton on Canal Street. I don't know for sure. That's where I'm staying. I assume they put me up at the same place it is, but so it's in New Orleans. I know New Orleans is. If you don't know where you're going, it can be a dangerous place.
He's meeting his sister wife there.
It's
really not the Alzheimer's
I'm
Summit.
going alone.
He's really not. He's really not going to the Alzheimer's Summit conference. What he's really doing is meeting our future sister wife. And I think it's about me. I do. Thank you.
The Alzheimer's conference? I hope it's not about you.
No, it's not. But she's
Because-
talking about me being here and taking care of Ed. At that moment, it will
Well,
be
taking
about
care of
me.
Ed is about.
It will be about me at that time because I'll be doing it. Kiki, thank you for noticing.
Now
Much love to you.
Danielle will be taking care of Ed by herself for like 4 days. Mark will come spell her from time to time.
He'll be on call. Moneymaker.
Pretty's not unusual.
Is he poking the bear?
Yeah, no, Pretty's not unusual. I mean, I'm out of it, but I'm not that out of it. I do get a break, but unfortunately, it'll be a little nerve-wracking because
Candace,
my speech is at the very
come visit
end.
me.
It's the last. I'm closing the show, so I'm going to be kind of a little bit nervous all the way through the whole 3 days of it because I'll be the last person to speak. I'm drinking Budweiser.
End of the month. Come see me, Candace. I need a haircut.
It's just a leadership summit. It's basically the National Alzheimer's Association is an international organization, and this is and they rely on volunteers. A lot of volunteers, not only to fundraise but to man things, to help the walk for the walk for the cure. They
'Cause
do
I love
all of
you.
those things, and this is something for all the volunteers. And so that's the nature of this particular convention, and I'll be closing that down. The last speaker.
Jody, does it look like you're subscribing? Sweet pea.
Ease up. Ease up. Ease up. Pop, are you ready for some more dinner?
I'm looking for my phone.
Michael, I'm gonna tell you something, bro. You have one more chance, and then you're idios. You know what that means, Michael? Because this one is my channel, and I can get rid of you for being nasty and ugly. I don't have to tolerate your ugliness here. Just so you know, bruh.
Pardon me?
There you have it, sweetness.
Little dinner.
I got my key in the car.
Anywho. Anybody else? Anybody else want to come right now while he's gone? Because I have fingers that are ready to hit. Block, block, and block.
There you go, Pop. Let me get you a drink.
Just
Yeah, it's
letting
very
you know.
healthy. And it's yummy. Enjoy, Dad.
Because when Dan's here, he has no. Just saying. Y'all on the TikTok, Leslie, thank you. Because he's obnoxious.
Who? Me?
No.
I'm obnoxious.
You are too. Mm-hmm. Who did? The last live did? All right, I'll watch him too, Candace. Thank you.
Who?
Because my fingers are ready to move. Dan has told me not to, but I trump him because I wear the pants in this family.
Who's Michael?
Well, Michael's gone already on my channel.
Oh, someone was asking who's Michael.
But Candace doesn't like Last Life on yours.
Uh-oh. I don't know who that is. All right. I was only gone for like 10 seconds. I know, I had LASIK surgery, and I do, weirdly enough, for small writing, I need, because I'm squinting. Yeah, I could drink anything, but that's what's in my refrigerator right now. So that's what I'm drinking. We're drinking, it's a Budweiser. Budweiser.
I see he's eating again. He's hungry again. Oh, God.
Are you Latina?
No, that's one thing I'm not. Is Latina. I thought it was. But I'm just letting you know, it's a distant memory. Because I'm no longer, hi Tina, I'm no longer
Melvin wants Pops.
Spanish. Mm-mm. Pops.
Melvin? Hey, dude, I think he's on a video I have, so you can move over, and he's on my video today. It's a good video, too. We are in California.
Why the robe?
Thank you, Kay. I appreciate it.
Why the robe? Because I have boxers on and a t-shirt, and it's a little chilly, and my hair's still wet from my shower, so I was a little
Got
cold.
some 49er poking that going on there.
Are you the ale?
From the show where he's a
No,
salesman.
he's not. Better Call Saul.
Is my wife single? Are you single? She's
Oh,
single-minded.
hi Kim. Have you slept? Have you gotten healthy? Have you chowed up? Girl's been at the hospital with her dad.
Grandpa's fine. My mom, thank you for asking.
Open room burps.
She had a doctor's appointment today. Her blood work looked good. My mom was feeling good today. So thank you. She's
Girl
doing
man
well.
says, go to bed, Daniel.
I'm
I know he's meant to be Danielle,
Oh.
but he doesn't know how to spell. So I'm just making fun of his.
Do I get hangovers? I will. If I drank enough, I'd get a hangover for sure.
Eileen.
I mean, worse than I would get when I was younger, but that's why I limit my alcohol intake. So I don't like to deal with hangovers.
Mm-mm. Sharon O wants to send Mark a note through you. Yes. Hi, Sandy.
Send it to me. I'll send it to him.
Other than my back, we're good.
So my dad he's watching TV in the other room. We're hoping to keep him up till at least 6 o'clock because he's already indicated he's tired. But he's eating. He was not going to eat the rest of his dinner, and then he sat for 2 minutes. He forgot, and I put it back in front of him.
That's the thing about dementia. Oh shit. Where's Andrew? He's upstairs. He was gonna go and buy some decoys for hunting, but he's decided to stay
Danielle's
home.
not on a different TikTok. She's on YouTube. I don't know why she can't keep herself in.
Because my back.
I know,
mean,
but you
what
gotta
do you want me
look. You just turn
I'm
that.
I'm reading.
What age did I go bald? I went bald, like 13.
Sally mine too.
I had, right, as soon as it started coming in down below, it started going away up there.
And Charlie.
It was like magic.
What did you say?
I think it.
Wait, what happened down below?
I was just making fun.
No, I know. What did you when you lost
When I
it
started
down
growing
below?
hair.
Down
like,
below?
Yeah.
You said something about down below.
Yes.
What happened?
again, I
Your
was
hair dropped
making a
from the top
joke.
of your head
It's
to
not a very funny joke.
your
It's
other
not
head.
worth all this thing here. The
No,
joke was a very funny
no,
joke
I just-
in the time.
I heard down
but now it's
below.
over.
So I needed to hear it.
When I started growing pubes, my hair disappeared on top.
Yes, it
That's
dropped.
what I was saying.
It dropped to your back and your pubes
Okay, that's what I was saying.
and your ass.
Thank you for clarifying that.
Why do men? I'm just saying. Why do men's asses get hairier as they age? Their backs and their asses. Anybody have any solutions to that?
Is it a problem?
I love ass hair.
You do?
Ow.
I actually, when did I go bald? I mean, first of all, I'm not completely bald. I shave it. But in my 20s, right?
It started with the Urkel glasses.
In law school,
The end of
I
the
lost
school.
my hair and my eyesight in law school because I was reading so much that's literally what happened. My eyes went, my hair went, everything went in law school.
Yeah, because God forbid genetics play a role. I'd be all the reading you did.
What's so fucking funny?
Ow! Genetics don't play any roles in that. It's just completely all the intelligence
It was just, well,
and
it
all the
was
reading and
stress.
studying he did just made him lose it. That
happens.
You
by
guys
the way.
don't study too hard because there is a risk of losing your hair if you use too many brain cells. That's what Dan's basically said.
In any event, I'm quite happy with my head the way it is. I was worried
Which head?
that I was going to have like a cone head, but as long as I'm carrying a few extra pounds, my facial structure looks fine bald. If I was really skinny and my face got like more narrow, then it would be more of a cone head type thing.
Judy,
and then
fuck
I
the
would
guy.
then I might have to put on
I'm
a,
over
like
it.
you guys, know what I'm talking about? Bert from Bert and Ernie
Who are you? You're
in
Bert?
Sesame Street. I'd be Bert. Bert's got
No,
that
'cause you
long,
don't have a long head.
he's got like a long
You kinda-
football-shaped
let me
head.
see.
Bert's got a football-shaped head, and luckily I'm kind of rounded up top, so it's okay.
Chrissy, it's you.
Thank you. Someone said I was handsome. I appreciate that because I'm feeling really insecure right now. So whatever love you can throw out, it's important.
I'm getting hot.
Can you visit my dad? You want to come over and visit with him? My dad's not on right now because he's not in the right frame of mind, right? He's not here. I'm particular about putting him on live, right? And
I don't
believe me,
front him, by the way.
I try. It's harder and harder as the disease progresses to where he's in a state where I'm comfortable putting him on a live. Believe me, obviously, it would skyrocket the numbers and all that good stuff, but he's a human being, right? He's not a circus animal. So I do my best to, and when he's doing great, and we'd have to probably move our lives down a little earlier to
Like
to
morning
make that
time
happen.
is his best time. Really.
Or I can do lives with him by myself is the easiest way to do it, like during the afternoon. And I'm going to try and do that since he's not really in good shape to come on at night because he's exhausted and he's tired and he's sundowning. So
Sure.
I will try and get him on some live so people can ask questions of him. I can translate them, but thank you for the follow, Jonisha, we appreciate it. If you do enjoy the content, a follow is appreciated. Do I date?
He can.
Apparently I do. I haven't in a long time, but I guess do I have the green light? Are you moving me out?
Trying to get rid of you.
She's moving me out.
What's 20 centimeters? Chrissy, you gotta give me in like feet.
20 centimeters?
I don't do centimeters like y'all do in Canada.
You did centimeters when you were dilating, right? Didn't they measure that in centimeters?
Oh, that's smart. So it's 10 centimeters.
10 centimeters is a meter?
What is it in feet?
It's like close to a foot. I don't know exactly. I think a meter's smaller than a foot because kilometers there's more kilometers in a mile. Like, 5,000 feet is a mile, and like 5,000, a mile is like point something kilometers. I don't know why the frick we have two different systems. It's just one of the stupidest things we have, and TikTok kind of brings that out. Someone quoted me, they were bugging me. It's 10 degrees in Sacramento. What the hell were you complaining about? And I'm thinking to myself, it's 10 fucking degrees. I mean, that's frozen 3 times. And then I realized they're talking about, that Celsius. What's up, Bob?
Centimeters, I don't get.
Oh, you did good. You did good. You finished your salad.
Good.
Nice job, Dad.
Whoever made it.
I made it.
I don't
Your
understand
son made it
Celsius
for
either.
you.
Don't get it.
Let me wipe your face off here. Nice
Okay.
job. You did it. You did good. You did good, Dad.
I'm laughing at the stupid ass comments I'm reading on TikTok.
Good, Dad.
That's what I'm laughing at. Because people are stupid. And I'm in no mood tonight. This mama here wants to attack and to just kill. I don't have a jacuzzi. And I don't trust Dan to give me a massage, Mary. Come on, girl. You know what his massage will be in the place that I don't want it to
I'm
be.
done, Pop. You want to watch a little TV?
I'm not playing tonight. I'm in pain.
Why don't you watch a
I
little TV
hurt, and
until you
I'm
get tired?
doing this for Dan. Let me just
All
tell
right.
you.
You did
Because
good finishing
I
your
was
day.
happy on my bed, because
All right.
I'm not
Stay
well.
up here. I'll take that, Dad.
just so you know.
For at least another 20 minutes. If you can.
Ruth Ann, I'm almost on season 11,
Yeah.
so I am making the
Alright,
gag
Bob.
order. I had to whip
got
him
it.
straight. Some woman said he was scared of me today. That's damn right.
Finish the whole
He
thing.
is scared of me, and I told him.
Finish
I
it.
told this mofo yesterday. I said, "Don't you dare! If we are doing lives together, I am telling." Who opened the slider?
I don't know the slider.
That's
open.
the slider.
Fuck.
I am telling this mofo that if you want to participate with your wife, whom you love and who you spent 26 years with, I will not longer know. Who, Millie?
It must have been the pig. No, you're good.
I will no longer be gagged. Just won't do it.
Thanks, Dad.
Oh, thanks, Karen. I appreciate it. It was the pig this time. It wasn't Dad. Bobby,
Which means I
good
have
night.
a pig
Get
in
some
my,
sleep.
In my room. Pig will sleep in my room tonight.
Are you both retired? I'm never going to be retired. I'll retire the day I die. And then I guess
I'm just starting a new career as a ball spray groomer salesman. I'm Willie Lumen.
You're welcome, Sal. Oh, Bart. It's been freezing, Linda. It's been freezing in the pool for the mills. Are you scared of Ed leaving at night? No. Did you hear me?
All right.
I can hear the doors that
Carefully.
open.
Carefully.
I don't hate Cody yet, Tootie. Not yet. Not yet. Just so you know. Mine is a cream.
Very careful.
Hi, Danielle.
Hello.
I didn't even see you. I've been there all the time. First time I've seen you.
Oh, well, hello.
Good. You're looking good.
Thank you.
Very careful here.
First time you see me today.
It's right over there, Pop.
Yeah, I see it.
It's not accurate.
All right, Dad.
Susan, my subscriber live is starting back tomorrow. I finally got my account back.
No, that's your room, Dad. It's Dad. It's the other door.
Rebecca, no.
Behind you.
Every time he leaves, we know.
Yeah, I see it.
There you go.
Because one of the doors alerts us, or me, because I'm the only one who can hear it. I know.
All the outdoors have their different alarms.
I do,
Sounds.
Linda. You hear that? I mean, I was in the thing
It's
today.
freezing
He
out
can't
there.
hear. He can't hear. I'm like, hello, the slider's open. I'll be in our room. I can hear everything. That's why I was up at 5:30 this morning.
The new
because
sign language.
Grandpa was opening the door. Oh, let's tell.
Yeah. Tell what?
Never mind. Do you have any pictures of your dad when he was lucid? We have pictures of his dad. when
I
he was
have.
lucid.
I have lots of pictures. I mean, like I could. What caused my heart attack? Narrowing in a blood vessel or
Thanks,
a
Brittany
vein.
Brown.
Like calcium or whatever that crap is that builds up in your in your veins.
Millie doesn't sleep in the house, but sometimes she
Cholesterol,
does
that type of
want to sleep in the house. So when she does want to come in, Dana lets her in.
It's going to be 37 degrees. It's going to be the cold tonight. Yeah, and the pig, it's not so much the
Hi, Evelyn May. Oh, you can let her out.
not so much the temperature. It's there's a wind. It's windy here.
Thanks, Rusanne. People are just cranky as shit. They have gotten their wires crossed and thinking this journey has always been about it. It's been about us. So thank you. When do you marry? Huh? When do I marry? I'm married for 26 years. Thank you. 37 is cold for us. Now remember, California.
Something in there. I'll show you. I didn't do it. All right.
Why is Andrew MIA? What do you mean by that? Because he's never MIA. The guy works a hard job. He works construction. He is a blue collar worker. He leaves at 5:30 every morning and he gets home about 4 or later. So to me, that's why he's MIA. Liz will be here when she's in the house. Sometimes Kim, she gets ornery too, and she'll just piss. And if you've ever, have any of you seen a pig piss? Any of you? Any of you? Erica, are you leaving? My Erica, love you. Anybody seen a pig piss? Well, let me tell you, it's like a horse. It just comes out her backside, and it's about a gallon worth of piss. It's a flood. Yeah, it gushes. So she has been, you don't want to see it. It's quite, it's not something you want to see. So what happens is, it's quite messy. So she gets ornery. She gets ornery. She does. And sometimes she'll just turn her ass on Dan and just spray it. Yes, Dan and I sleep in separate rooms. Here's to normalizing separate rooms for married couples. Separate rooms for married couples. You know why? Because I can finally fucking sleep. Thank the Lord. And all that is mercy and higher in my life. Dan doesn't sleep. Dan has never slept. I don't sleep together. I don't sleep with my husband. It's been the best 3 fucking months of my life. Did I cuss? I sure fucking did. Best 3 months of my life. Sleeping. Now, it took me about a month to acclimate to the environment because my body was used to waking up at every hour on the hour and sometimes at every 30 minutes, right? So let me tell you something. Between Ed and Dan, when we got him full time, I said, if you want me halfway sane, then I need to sleep separately because I'm going to kill both of you. And then what are we going to have? Not much. So I can sleep. Those two can't. So guess what? I'm upstairs. Just so you know. Best sleep ever. I swear to God, I don't like gummies. I don't like Fern. I don't like any of that stuff. I like my wine and I like my peace and quiet. Joe, where is Van Isle? I don't know. Separate bedrooms rule. And you know, it's really funny because you know the trolls will come on and use it against me. She doesn't even sleep with her husband, you guys. She doesn't even sleep with him. Can you believe that? What a bitch. No, that's called a smart fucking woman. That's what that is. Just saying. No, I don't do sleeping. I don't do pills. I just do anxiety pills, but that's it. Happy birthday. It's my birthday.
Happy birthday
Thank you.
to you.
No, it's not my birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
I'm trying to.
Zach's dad is Dave.
And you know what's really funny is women have been thanking me lately on.
I don't like the separate bedrooms.
My women have been saying thank you so much for normalizing that.
I don't
You're
like it.
welcome. I'm here for the normalization of being able to sleep. Thank you. Power to the Sabs.
I don't like it.
It's the best sleep ever. Fuck. I just
I'm
spread
completely against
eagle.
it.
I'm up. Well, I can't because my 85-pound dog is on the bed with me. But happy 21st birthday. I wish. I wouldn't want to be 20.
My dad was a podiatrist, Nick.
Let me tell you.
A foot doctor. How you doing in Wales?
Is that Chrissy or Liam? That must be Liam, because Chrissy would never say that, Liam. I know you guys swap places now. Can't sleep without me. You know, I thought I couldn't sleep without him, and it took me a minute, and I didn't think that I would be able to sleep without him. It took me about a month, and now I sleep fine. Just so you know.
I haven't slept in like 3 months.
You don't sleep ever. You haven't slept in 56 years.
Yeah, but it's much more difficult when you're all alone and sleeping.
I'm sorry. You have animals. You have Donnie's on the bed with you.
Donnie and Baxter are, but
And sometimes Winston. So you're not all alone.
I'm all
And your
alone.
dad's up with you about almost every hour in the hour.
I'm all alone.
Oh, I'm sorry. Poor Dan. Everybody, give me a poor Dan. People have been saying that a lot lately too. Poor Dan. Poor Dan. So deprived. Oh, how do you live? Poor Dan.
Grandpa does not go outside
I
at
know.
night. He's not that gone. He's not going to walk out. Poor Dan. It's ridiculous. Everyone's saying poor Dan.
I know,
Everyone's
because,
like,
well, a lot of people, because I said that, and a lot of people
yeah,
are
I'm
like,
lonely. I'm a lonely person.
"Oh,
In fact,
I'm so
if you guys have any like good 1-900 numbers, you can send me an email or, you know, anything I can do alone, lonely at night at like 12:30 when I can't sleep.
I'm sure your fingers find the right things to do.
Can't do that all night. Hmm?
Poor Dan.
Yeah, it is tough. It's rough.
I'm loving it. I fall asleep to my sister wives and my other sleep alone. Y'all, shit, poor Dan.
I do.
Sally said 1-900. Sally, somebody over here said 1-800 alone. Oh shit.
I want to buy that number.
Can
That's
somebody
good.
can somebody buy him a blow up doll, please, looking like me, so that way he doesn't feel so alone. Maybe for
listen,
shits and giggles, let's make her blonde and blue eyed.
a blow up doll is not going to do it unless you have some kind of like really cool AI stuff that you put on, you know, so that and it talks.
What do I take for anxiety? Ivan, Lexapro. Oh, Helen, I can. It's been the best sleep ever.
It's rough.
1-800 stop motherfucking story.
Thank you for the. Thank you. 'Cause my elbow is starting to hurt. It
Try
really
the other
is.
arm.
It doesn't work like that. That's like saying try the other hole. Would you like me to do that?
We have.
We have not.
We haven't tried the other hole.
No. Have we ever done that?
I can count on 5 fingers how many times we've tried that.
I don't even know what you're talking about now.
What are
See,
you
now
talking
I'm quite
about now?
worried.
What hole are you worried about? What hole do you think I'm talking about?
There's the normal
What
one.
hole were you talking about?
What do you mean? What was I talking about? I'm not talking about that hole.
No, I know
I'm
that
talking
because
about-
that has TMJ and there's nothing that's going to be put in there except food and wine.
Fuck. It just keeps piling on for me. Piling on and piling on.
Bye. You know, you're going to New Orleans.
Do they? They should
You know
have
what they have in New
massage. You know,
Orleans?
they don't have like Uber for massage. You can't.
You know-
You have to actually leave the house. If they had like a massage that came to you, that would be good. That's a new business idea.
Do you know?
1-800 massage to you.
Do you know? You can't bring it in the house.
Why not? I have a big room all alone.
Okay, I'll put Grandpa with you. Why not? Everybody feels sorry for Dan. Do you know how many poor Dans I get in one day? I at least get 20 poor fucking Dans. You're going to, you're going to
I'm going to give a speech.
you're going to New Orleans.
Right, alone to give a
Just
speech.
don't get caught in any bad
Uh-oh,
places.
man. Are there bad places?
There's many.
Can I get a list of all the
speakeasies.
fun places in
You know what
New
they do in those speakeasies?
What?
Well, not only are they underground drinking privileges, but they've got women.
It's not pro. They got women.
Mhm.
They got women in New Orleans.
Poor Dan.
Ooh.
They got women.
Are they special? Bourbon Street. Are there special kind of women in
People
New
show
Orleans?
their titties in New Orleans.
That's during Mardi Gras. I won't be there during
I
Mardi
think
Gras.
somebody said you're going to be.
No, it's in February. It's like 2 weeks after I'm there, which sucks. It would be really cool. But if Mardi Gras was going on, I probably
Okay,
wouldn't have made it.
I'm
to the
gonna
convention
I'm
center.
gonna tell you
My
something
grandpa
about
is sleeping.
I'm sweating now. I'm gonna tell you about something about the popularity. I think he needs it. You know, when he has these women fawning over him, I think he needs.
Yeah, there's
these.
so many women fawning.
There's plenty. I see your DMs, bitch.
By the way, most of those that you're looking at are not people that know me or watch the channel. Those videos when it's some girl in a bikini saying hi.
No, that's not what I'm
that's
talking
not
about. I'm
real.
talking about what actually slides in your DMs.
Some interesting
I
stuff
see
slides
them.
in.
So don't tell me there's not some thirsty women out there trying to scam.
They may not be women.
away
They
from
may
me.
be
They also may
some
be.
dude in a.
Yes.
Who knows?
Watch Sister Wives. She got scammed by a woman she thought was a man.
Yep. I did see. I
Catfishing.
did listen to that
You
episode.
did. You were, because I was in.
I wasn't watching it, but I could hear it.
Yeah. My husband's wonderful through all his flaws and problems.
Despite all of the, immense flaws and the overwhelming problems that he causes and all the
I
other
do
issues
love my
that he brings to the
husband.
table, I still love him.
Dude, you're welcome.
And right
You're
back
not.
at you.
You're not easily lovable.
Right back at you.
I'm more lovable.
Right, you.
I
Again,
am
I keep
more.
telling people, give her some time, because after 26 years, she's going to be perfect. So just relax, give her a little bit of time, she will grow on you. I thought that was kind of cute. After 26 years. Anyway, I'm probably going to be paying for that later.
You're still paying for the thing
Yeah.
you said a couple
I'm
weeks
still
ago.
paying for stuff I did 26 years ago. So Danielle harbors is for a little while. When she gets angry, I think there's like a half-life of 10 years for that, whatever issue it is. So, in 10 years, it'll be half the anger. 20 years, it'll be a quarter. 30 years, it'll be,
Diane,
whatever the
I
hell
kind
it
of
is.
don't blame her though. I really kind of don't blame Mary. I think she was.
What are you talking about? Are you talking about
Nothing.
sister wives?
No, we are not.
All right. Marriage advice: trust, compromise, forgiveness.
And
In
what
that
one's-
order.
What one?
No, trust, forgiveness, compromise.
Hold on. What one?
We at least have
Hold
trust.
on. We have trust,
Yeah.
compromise, forgiveness.
We don't have compromise.
No,
we do
we
have
don't.
forgiveness,
We have
but we don't have enough compromise.
we have trust.
We have
very,
trust.
We have trust.
That's very important.
It's very important.
Because when I go to the roly-poly, I can't have her thinking, what's going on at the roly-poly.
He doesn't. He does not respect me. He does not.
I do not.
No. Well, I don't respect you apparently either because I
Okay,
beat you to smithereens
We weren't
every
talking
day.
about respect. We were talking about trust,
Sorry.
compromise,
Trust, compromise,
and forgiveness.
and forgiveness.
And
So the
respect
only
is
thing out of the
also-
three that he said we have is trust. Hands
Respect
down.
is critical too. It's critical.
I beat him. Yes, according to some woman today, I beat him, and he's scared of me.
Susu, there's a video. You can go look at it. It's on my channel. It says Dan's Busted Out. We did a little skit, and it got a lot of views. So
Tam,
I think it crossed the
do
million.
you randomly come on people's adult people's lives and tell them to stop doing stuff? I'm just curious. How do you think that works for you?
Washington, that was a good game. My best friend's
He's scared.
kid goes to Washington, so it was a rough game.
I like that. Respect, communication, and empathy.
Heart wedding ring story. You want to tell that real quick?
My heart.
So basically, I don't wear
1 to
any
2.
jewelry.
1 to 2.
She
Glasses
took
of
her instead of wearing a ring, she just got a little heart there. And you also have something tattooed, right, about our wedding date?
My wedding date's
Can
on
we
my
show
wrist.
that? Is that possible, or is it in a bad place?
Well, I would have to get up, and right now I'm not getting up unless I have
It's
to.
like tattooed right here. Our
No,
wedding
it's
date.
on here.
It's over there on the other
So in
side.
case we ever forget it, it's right on my body.
It's there. She put it there because I kept forgetting, and then it's like as we get close, she comes in with a half shirt on. She's showing it off. So
I wear the pants. Duh. Sally, I think so too. I think it just depends. No, so I didn't wear them. I don't because I did CrossFit for 6 years, you guys. So I had the worst calluses and stuff, and I didn't like to wear my ring. So I did this on our 21st anniversary with this, and I came home. So hello from Florida, Mary.
I don't wear any diapers.
Communication, commitment. I need diapers. I do. He is November. I'm in May. I don't believe in kissing because there's COVID and flu and RSV out there right now.
I don't believe in kissing. Why don't you do CrossFit anymore?
Because I got too old and I didn't like the politics of it. at my gym, and people piss me off. So
I did not say depends. I said diaper. Taurus or Gemini? What are you? She's a horse, right? You're the horse?
I'm a bull.
You're the bull?
That's a Taurus.
Oh.
Oh, I love Elvis Costello.
Where's
That's
Danielle
why I
Salinger?
always sing
Woodland?
Veronica to Veronica. Oh, Veronica. Do y'all wear masks out?
I've not worn a mask in a long time. If it got bad, I would, if it got bad again,
Well, it's bad.
because it's for us, it doesn't matter, right now the strains of COVID are much less serious for most
Sorry.
people, but for us, we have Andrew who's immunosuppressed, and anytime he's exposed to any virus is extremely serious. So,
Yes, Lindsay, Botox for the bladder is a thing. It is a thing. I haven't looked into it, but I'm thinking about it.
where are you?
And that hurts like a mother flucker. Yes, in the hospital, especially if you have somebody sick, and grandpa, luckily Andrew.
I do believe in vaccines, absolutely.
Oh God, you're gonna start it.
Well, I believe in all vaccines. It's not just one. They're scientifically.
Oh great, here you go again. Don't
All right,
don't do it. Just don't. Just abort the mission. Hot sauce, you were on my live today, and you're annoying.
Christine, 42 years, separate rooms.
I do want to do it because I heard the Botox in the bladder hurts. Is good, but I know it hurts, and so I'm a little scared about it. But I might do it. I might try it. Yeah, a Botox on the bladder it helps with the leaking.
I saw something about Mardi Gras. I don't know what it was, but I know something about Mardi Gras.
You lean?
I don't remember. I think it starts later.
Poor Dan. I know. Poor Dan. Poor Dan. Shit.
I brought up I opened the Pandora's box.
Okay, we're not doing the vaccine comment. It's aborted. Pretend nothing.
Yeah,
was said.
I don't want to delete anybody because I brought it up, but we don't. Whatever. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. I don't give a shit. I believe in them. Don't believe in them. Fucking bitch. Do whatever you want to do. Have a freaking cyber attack or whatever. I don't know when.
Everybody's entitled to their own fucking opinion. I don't judge people based on their opinions, like some of y'all want to base people and their likes of people based on opinions. That's why I say abort the mission, because people are so judgmental and people make it so political when it doesn't have to be. And there you have it.
I think I saw a car question. My dad drove a Subaru, an Outback.
Have another glass of wine. Ooh.
My dad is in bed. Can you take Ed to his old house? I've taken Ed to a number of his old houses, and he doesn't remember the houses.
Yes, Taylor.
Excuse me. Thank you for the snowman.
People like to judge others based on their opinions and
What
their
was the worst?
choices. That's the problem.
It's Josh, my brother, yes. I am not a doctor. D-cells, hello.
I do not work in tech. Mm-mm.
With TLC or
I don't care, Terry, and I don't judge people on their preferences in life. I judge them based on their hearts.
there's a question I
And
want to
their
answer
minds.
when she's done.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
The Porsche was not a midlife crisis. I bought that car 20 years ago.
20 fucking years ago.
20 years ago.
So
And it was the
long.
greatest purchase of my life and it's my favorite possession. My favorite sports team are the 49ers.
Oh, shit, Evelyn. What? No
My
way.
dad asks all the time how my practice is going.
Oh, no, Evelyn.
No, I'm
Never-
just
I will
working
not
through
do
my old
that.
cases
I will not do
and extremely particular. I take some new cases that are from old clients, but I am no longer
sweating.
actively practicing.
There is sugar-free wine, Mindy.
Bashir, thank you.
Thank you.
That was
Thanks, Nicole.
that's one of my favorite videos. Is the one where the letter that I wrote to my family when I was in the hospital.
Yeah, I don't smell yet, but I'm sweating. I drive the Porsche because it's hard for him and Grandpa to get in and out of.
It's not easy to get it out of, and when I take my dad a lot, it's really hard for him to get in and out.
And him. And me too.
I should become a judge.
Yeah, Fit Vine is low sugar, right?
We
and there's
just
some
ignore
that
the haters.
well, no, you do. I have trouble ignoring the haters because I want to respond.
I have a really hard time reading all the comments.
I read them all 5.
I get like 2 letters and then they just go.
I what's EV?
What age did my dad forget things? In his like late 70s,
I haven't tried.
you know, 12 years ago. I think it'll be Niners and Ravens.
Grandpa bought the Porsche 20 years ago, then obviously you don't know enough about Grandpa.
I am 56 and she's 49.
Just so you know. Dan needs his own show. Perry, he can't do this shit without me. So he needs my hand holding to do it. Thank you. You guys, we are not bringing Grandpa anywhere. We stopped bringing him to Mark's house because it was too much for him. Why the fuck would we bring him to Disneyland?
The sub was good. Yeah, my dad cannot travel at this point.
Watch Trady King, mods.
Was Grandpa cheap?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you think he would buy a Porsche 20 years ago? You guys are delusional.
Grandpa wouldn't buy a Porsche, that's for sure. 20 years ago or 50 years ago. My dad's in bed. I saw something about public school, but I didn't get the whole question. Do you help? Yeah, all of my siblings help. All of them. And it's not just helping with my dad, but you know, I have my mom, right? And my mom needs almost more support than my dad right now. And the family really has come together. Mark and my sister do a great job with my mom. And I have Danielle's help with my dad.
Oh shit.
But Mark will come over and spell. You know, when we go to Cabo, Mark and my sister are going to have to figure out what to do.
But I know you guys.
They'll
Okay.
have to do it together. He's never been diagnosed officially.
Come on.
It's just he has what he has, right? My dad's favorite meal. He's really open to almost anything. He does not complain about food, never did. He'll eat whatever's in front of him as long as it's healthy. Mark and I, we talk every day, all the time. In fact, he was over yesterday. I was showing him how I shower my dad for when he's going to come over this weekend. We'll be in Cabo over the 5th of May. I don't know the exact dates, but the 5th of May is Danielle's birthday. She's Cinco de Mayo, and so it's going to be like 4 days, and it will be over the 5th. I don't know what the exact dates are. Yeah, it's really, aging parents are tough, and especially when you have 2 aging parents. Poem for Manscaped. Not a bad idea. Maybe I'll do it. If I could write it, if I could make it funny enough. What do you do for work? Right now, social media, we do some ads. I have some lingering cases that I'm working through. Danielle's hot for 49. She was hot her whole life, actually.
Oh, my back is hurting. My back is hurting today.
Do I ever get oiled up? No.
No, I don't oil him up.
I wish I got oiled up. Have I ever eaten dog treats? Yes, I've eaten a dog treat at night because Danielle keeps them in like a plastic container that looks like cookies, and I took a bite out of one. It's not good. It's not a good cookie. What kind of cases? Most of the cases right now are car accidents. Is what I'm. You know, those ones are still hanging around from a year ago, year and a half ago. I'm retired younger, but I'm still working through the last of my cases. And I may never completely retire. I may keep it open. My daughter's in law school, and I have a secretary that is helping out her grandchildren financially. So The longer I can keep it going, the better. Your brother and sister, yeah. I do have insomnia.
Thanks, Chrissy.
The lowest.
By the way, that's my mom's robe.
The insurance.
It's my mom's robe.
No, I'm not. It's kind of like an insurance adjuster. I'm class of '85. I've been a lawyer, I don't know, for 25 years. And Danielle and I are going on vacation, and all the kids are coming. And do we have merch? I don't know. That's Danielle's area.
Yeah.
You're a lawyer in the UK. Do you call yourself a lawyer or a barrister?
Fran,
I've never been to Holland.
I kept
But I'm 25% Scottish. I've got some Swedish and some. What's the other one? Like near Sweden. One of those countries up there.
over the years, I kept a lot of things of hers that were important to me. Over the years, I've gotten rid of a lot, but I've kept her robe.
Marista? Okay, thank you for that.
And I've kept the dresses, the 2 dresses she wore to my wedding, and a scarf she wore. I actually sent that.
Sasquatch.
I actually sent that to my aunt, so she has my mom's. What am I worried about, Dan? I'm more worried not about dementia. I'm more worried about the other things.
She sent me to I'm going to the doctor for something tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
I got pee.
I made Dan a.
I practiced for 25 years. Never been to England.
I
love this. This is slower. My sister's in Woodland, California. It's about 45 minutes away.
I had my 2 glasses of wine, so now I'm drinking a LaCroix coconut. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I used to keep her. There's a couple things I still have had. You guys are gonna gross out because they do say things about the makeup brushes. I have her blush brush I still use, just so you know. I know it's gross, but I can't get rid of it. It's one of the best brushes I've ever had, and I don't know what brand it is. So I will not get rid of it. 2 glasses is my limit. And then I go to LaCroix or water. But this is her robe. She actually, you guys, it took me a long time to wear that because she wore that a lot when she was sick and dying. But I kept it and I wear it a lot. Yeah. It means a lot. I have her brush that I use. If I put on makeup, I have it. I used to keep her, she used to wear eyeshadow. She was big in makeup and they were her fingerprints in them. And over the years they disintegrated, so I threw the makeup out. So there's things that I have slowly gotten rid of. But I do have my 2 dresses she wore at my wedding. And I'm trying to decide if I should do something with them or keep them in one piece. I don't know. But yeah, that's her robe. So this one is very special to me. I have some of her purses too, Paula. I do. She was really big into Dooney and Burke. I don't know. I don't know what brush it is. It's not a hairbrush. It's a. For my mom and my dad, I'm the only child. Yes. Yes.
I am not an only child.
Mm-hmm. I don't really wear it. When I go out, I use it for my bronzer, her brush.
I drink.
Sorry.
I drink.
I've never cleaned it either.
2 beers on most slides.
I've never cleaned it.
I have not had Taco Bell in a while.
Yeah, Camilla, I do. Yeah, I don't know what I should do with them, Jet. But I have a friend that I've met on TikTok that does sewing. So I'm thinking about doing something that I can actually bring them out with. Yeah, something for me. Mm-hmm. I am Italian. Yeah. I don't really know what she did per se, but she did. She was getting high up there in her job. Yeah. Thanks, Liam. Oh, but it's so old. I mean, my mom has been deceased since next month will be 18 years. So, what?
Time flies.
God, can you believe that?
No, I cannot believe it.
Mm-mm.
I cannot believe that at all.
I do, Roberta. I do. Let me get some ice while we're talking about it.
Ice? Cinnamon bun. I did not get a cinnamon bun. My dad was a foot doctor. Thanks so much. We enjoy posting them. I'm glad you enjoy watching them. Detroit, we love Detroit.
I know.
I'm sorry you lost. I saw someone lost their sister in a car accident.
Jan, I'm really nervous about doing it because the dresses are so beautiful, and not that I could ever fit into them because my mom was her bone structure is smaller than mine, but I have them. I'm just trying to decide what I want to do. I want to do something. I just haven't decided. I don't do edibles. I don't do any of that. I'm too scared. You guys, I freak out over medication. I don't know VM. Right before I got on my live this morning, my back started hurting, and I don't know why. It's just something. Ornaments? Yeah, I kind of am thinking, I don't know, I have to talk to my friend about it. Thanks, Kiki. How much do you guys drink? Martin, we just said I drink typically a glass or two of wine every night.
We have a keg delivered every 3 days.
I have an IV drip.
Not a mini keg, but a big one.
Why would I? Oh, quilt. I don't think it's enough quilt for my mom's dresses.
How did you last such long? I'm glad I saw that.
Pull up pretty in pink.
I need some reading glasses, and I don't know what the hell they'll look like on me, but I may have to get them just for the damn lives, because normally I'm not trying to read like this. Funny stuff.
I'm definitely going to need a case of wine when Dan goes away to New Orleans. Definitely. I'm going to need a case of wine by myself.
Thanks,
Jack. Oh. Jinx. Grandpa didn't drink. Mm-mm. What brought my mom to California? Mare, good question. I think she was running away from some demons that she had. Yeah, 100%. Dan squints a lot, and so do I. I need to put my glasses on.
I don't squint a lot except when I'm on here. That's when I squint.
I'm gonna need the wine. I told Andrew too. Just so you know, I told Andrew today. I said, just so you know, your dad's leaving for like 4 nights. I'm gonna need you, so don't plan anything that week. With our mom's dress.
Why does that cat go out in the garage? All right.
Yeah, the pillows. I mean, I'm thinking about the pillows. I'm thinking about pillows.
Bang, bang, Niner gang. Go Niners. I don't know what the square footage of the house is.
It's about 3,800 square feet.
My dad did not, he played football, but then he preferred to play the trumpet in the band. I don't know where the dogs are. They must be around.
Oh, Jim, that's amazing.
Grandpa's out in the back smoking cigarettes. That's funny.
Yeah, Deidre,
that was a weird video because my dad is so anti-smoking and has always been. My mom smoked, and that was a huge problem.
Le Grand-Père,
she ended up quitting because he was so adamant about it, and then for him to say he smokes was so weird for me.
Well, yeah, but he was looking for his motorhome yesterday too. Which
yeah, that was weird too. That was very weird.
Nobody else watches it. I mean, we're pretty much the primary caregivers. Mark comes over sometimes, and helps us sometimes.
He's not necessarily hungry. He just forgets that he ate.
And he looks at the clock. So every time he looks at the clock, he thinks, oh, it's time to eat. So sometimes he thinks he's hungry, and then we give him food, and he takes a bite, and he's like, oh, I'm very full. So make scarves. Yeah, I don't know. It kind of gives me a little bit of anxiety to rip them up. So it has to be something I really.
Someone asked about my dad on vacation. My dad cannot go on vacation.
We have.
We've done it in the past, but at this point, it would be very unfair and cruel to my dad to bring him on a vacation because of his deficits and his confusion it's really important to keep him in a stable environment. And that's one of the reasons that we stopped switching back and forth between my house and Mark's house. Yeah, there's just no way at this point. I wish to God that we could. But
Dan and I have gotten very protective over Ed in the last couple months.
Since the fall,
Since it's
the
really
fall really changed things with me. We took him on a cruise to Cabo San Lucas, actually, where we're going. I don't know, the last time we went on a cruise, my dad came and the kids were there. My dad roomed with Andrew. It was really great. My dad was amazing. He really was. Andrew got sick. He was up all night one night, throwing up. My dad we were sitting next door. He never came over to get us to take care of him. He just dealt with it all night long with Andrew.
Maybe, I wonder if there's enough fabric to do teddy bears out of both.
I don't remember what cruise line. It was like, Norwegian, or it wasn't Celebrity. I think it was Norwegian or one of those. I don't remember.
Yeah, I wouldn't move him anyplace anymore.
It was from LA to Puerto Vallarta and back with a stop at Cabo and Mazatlan.
We wouldn't. I think we're both very protective. Sometimes I'm more protective over Grandpa than he is. Sometimes I'm like, nope, not gonna happen.
My dream trip is literally, I'm a creature of habit like my dad. Maui, Kaanapali Beach is my dream trip. And it's my favorite place in the world, with Lahaina, where they have the fire, basically. And I will go back. And that's my favorite place in the world. If I ever disappeared, that's where I would disappear to.
I'm not ready to give
You can call my dad America's dad.
I'm not really ready to give up the rope, though. I wouldn't do that.
But I get to, for the new people on, I'm going to speak Kaanapali Beach. Absolutely, the Whaler was our favorite place.
Oh, Robbie, I love that.
Mark comes over here now. We don't move my dad back and forth, but yeah, we're definitely supporting. I'm speaking at the National Alzheimer's Association Leadership Summit at the end of this month in New Orleans. I'm closing the show there, so that's one of the wonderful privileges that TikTok has given me. I'm going to get to speak and try and make a difference for people and to search for a cure with Alzheimer's. So that's been a wonderful honor that my dad has bestowed upon me through his popularity. So I'm going to do that at the end of this month. It's unfortunately not during Mardi Gras. My dad did not drink alcohol, no.
I will never give it up.
Oh, you were in Maui. Congratulations. I'm jealous. I am going to end the show. That entire show is going to end with a poem. It's going to be from TikTok. I'm going to put it on the audiovisual, the one that Nick Meadows, 007, he put together using my nephew's poetry, my poem, and pictures and scenes from all the different TikToks. He made an amazing video, and that's what's going to close the entire convention in New Orleans. That's going to be the last thing everybody sees.
My mom was my best friend.
I watch Chris and Mary, although I haven't seen them on my algorithm for a while. My dad does not know how well known he is, unfortunately. I tell him all the time, and he just looks at me like, yeah, right. And I'm fucking Abraham Lincoln.
So I'm wondering if one of the fake accounts have put up Grandpa's running, because a lot of people have brought up the Grandpa's running.
Oh, it's quite possible. That was it. Yeah. So
do you want to tell them?
That was a video from over a year ago. That was a great day where Grandpa was running. It was Zach and I, the one I made some videos with recently. We all went on Christmas Eve, on Christmas Day or Christmas Eve. I don't remember which.
I think it was Thanksgiving, maybe.
No, it was Christmas, and we were up we were all. Josh had a family thing, and we took a bunch of family members down.
It was a fake account.
Yeah, it's a fake account. But it's a great video, even though it's a fake account. One of my favorite videos.
Mm-hmm. So
Ed was running. I mean, he was jogging. It was incredible. Cindy, I think it's going to get broadcast. I'm pretty sure they record it and put it out on their website and stuff. So, and I'd love to get somebody behind me because it's like a big, huge auditorium. I watched some YouTube videos of previous speakers. It's like, shit, man, it's going to be a big place. So, if I could get someone behind me to see the audience, that would be a cool TikTok.
Who's Baxter?
I don't know. We have no WV. We have no West Virginia roots. Just some people sending the sweatshirt, and it's a really comfortable
I've
sweatshirt.
never been in
And it's easy to fit on my dad because it's got a big neck. So
yeah, the jogging, that was a fake account, Big Ed.
yeah, that's fake, but
Oh.
there's plenty of them out there.
Hi.
Oh, there's
Everybody's
Baxter.
saying hi to you. Everybody's saying hi.
What are your kids? Kids, they don't. There's nothing. I mean, they don't care. They watch. They enjoy it. They think it's cool. When we get recognized out and about, they smile, but they don't really. Oh my God, Aunt Layla, my heart is breaking for Gretchen too. I'm watching those every day. I'm commenting on her videos. It's another caretaker who's dealing. Her father's Norbert. Wonderful family. She's taking care of her dad, and her dad is divorced from her mom, like mine. And they're living like her mom lives across, and they both are trying to take care of this guy, and he's having it's a bad stage of the disease. The disease took a bad turn for him. He was really difficult. He goes out in the snow. He's very angry. He's hostile, and she's doing the best she can. My heart just breaks with every one of those videos, and I absolutely love that account. She's so real. Right, that's what I look for is the reality, and that's what she is. She's just showing her life, and it is hard. Well, thank you for the follow. I forgot if you watch, you enjoy the content, a quick follow would be greatly appreciated. It's account. I don't remember the name of it. It's about two cats. It's something. Cats are in the name. Everyone pray for Gretchen. If someone knows and could put her channel up. She's really a wonderful content creator. She's just real. And that's what this app for me is all about. Would you want to run for president today in today's day and age? I mean, here, thank you for the snowman. Part of the problem with our government is nobody wants to qualify. People don't want to run because look what you have to go through. Andre Gretchen's channel. If someone could put it up, people can check it out. Danielle, you got to go.
I know. I can't go with him because somebody's got to watch it. Yeah.
Did you ever use corporal punishment? Rerun Rob. This is Mr. Question tonight. You got a lot of good questions. I hit my daughter Jennifer, my oldest daughter, once when we've told the story a million times. I even wrote a poem about it. It was such a monumental event in my life. I smacked her on the leg when she was banging on our door for like 2 hours in the old house when she was like 3 years old, and it made a red mark. And ever since that happened, I've never hit any of my kids ever again after that.
Jennifer has really sensitive skin. If you poke her wrong, she bruises.
I just felt, and she cried. It was just horrible.
Bye, Chrissy. Oh, I thought you were leaving. Never mind. My eyes. Sorry.
Tommy, I agree with that. It was not, like a planned thing. I'm going to hit you because you were bad. You were to be punished. It was absolute like survival mode. I mean, it was like we had our door locked. She used to come try and get in our bed, and we finally locked the door, and she sat out laying on her back with her legs up against the door, just bam, 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 for like 2 hours. From like 11 to 1 in the morning.
No, it was
and
longer than that. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Whatever it was, we were trying to just wait her out, right? And her stubbornness is greater than our stubbornness, and she did not stop. And then I just blew up. I blew up.
I just have my BA. That's it.
And that was the only corporal punishment. And after that, I kind of said, that's not necessary. We have 3 kids. I have grabbed their hair when they were teenagers, right? When they were older and sassy or whatever, grab their hair and take them upstairs.
They're ponytails.
Whatever it was, when they got out of hand, but I never smacked again.
I did.
Danielle did. Yeah, Danielle's mean.
I did.
Thanks for the follow, yes, I appreciate
Sometimes
it.
my kids needed a pop in the mouth, and Hannah will tell you. I did pop her.
Adventure Cats 541. There you go. That's correct. Adventure Cats. And of course, I love animals too, and I do enjoy her cats. So it's a double win for me. But right now, what she's going through has me she touched me. You know, that her channel has really touched me,
When they
and I mean, everyone should watch what she's going through.
I would.
It's true love. I mean, that's she's absolutely that woman.
I would do it sometimes
Amazing.
too. I'll pop them. Slick, I'll come over. I don't care if they're adults. I'll pop them. I told my kids too.
Cruz, my dad's here every day.
I always tell Andrew, don't make me beat the shit out of you.
So I wish Ed was around more. Yeah, I did not. You know, my parents were divorced when I was like 10, and I, you know, my parents had a tough. My mom, you know, went back to college after that. She went and got her master's after being divorced late in her 40s, and then went to work. And I kind of was a lost soul for a long time. I did not handle the divorce well, and I barely made it through high school. I mean, literally. When I graduated from high school, my football coach came over and said, "What are you doing here?"
My mom said that to me. I brought you in this world, and I can take you out just as quickly. Ooh.
But, you know, the thing that I always say about my dad is, you know, he may not have been there a lot, but whenever you needed him, he was there. He was always there when the chips were down or anything was going on. I could rely on my dad, and that's a wonderful thing to have. But no, I didn't.
Lake Lady, my friend had to cut her switches in front of me, and she would get beat with her switch, whichever one she switched. And if her mom didn't like the switch that she chose, her mom would go out there and pick the switch and then proceed to beat her with it in front of me. That was always lovely. I have PTSD from that. Oh, shit. Oh,
People
bye,
with old
Ruth Ann.
memories, I
Aw.
respond to. You two tend to bicker about working with your dad. Well, we bickered today. Like,
We did?
you know, yeah, we did. Like you know, this table that we're on right now is on a floor, and Danielle wanted to put carpet under there to prevent it, and we bickered because I said we can't put carpet there because my dad walks, and we can't have anything that might trip him up, especially where there's furniture and stuff or there's a narrow place. So we have to the floor is just going to have to suffer. We bickered about that. She didn't argue.
I didn't argue.
She realized and took it out. But those are the kind of things, or, you know, what he's going to eat. Like, you know, she'll giving him some sausage or something. I go, no, he can't eat that crap. We'll give him healthy food. Those are the kind of things that we bicker about, not big issues, right? We're on the same page, and we're both just trying to get through it the best we can. And then she hit me. No, she doesn't. She never hit me. And have I ever
What
hit you?
the
No.
fuck is with
We've never
these
hit each
hitting
other.
comments? Y'all grow the fuck up.
I don't believe in physical violence
Jesus Christ. Yeah, my mom used to say
unless
that all the
you
time.
have no choice.
My
right?
mom used
Like
to
you're
say that.
defending yourself.
You think you're crying now? Let me give you something to cry about.
Is it possible your marriage is at risk?
For what?
I don't think so. I mean, anything's at risk, right? For whatever at any time, as people are human. But I think that, you know, I think our marriage has grown stronger over the last 2 years.
Finally.
What?
Finally, you said
In some ways, you know, in our marriage, but that doesn't mean that I'm happier than I was 2 years ago. You know, I'm making a lot of compromise.
The only compromise he's making is through my menopausal journey.
I'm dealing with that. I'm dealing with her hormones, separate, you know, sleeping. I'm dealing with a lot of stuff. But again, that's marriage, right? Compromise and getting through this. This stage will end, and we'll move on to another stage at some point in the future. And, you know, when my dad's gone, things are going to change dramatically. So, you know, you're either in it for the long haul or
my
you're
mom
not.
died
And
at 53.
we took vows, and I'm in it for the long haul, and it would take something major to change that.
Hi, Lenka.
I mean, yeah, I mean, if you haven't had tough times in marriage, A, congratulations, and B, you're lying.
Everybody's full of shit if they say that. I mean,
Unless I'm completely wrong, but you know, I know.
people are full of shit when they say, "Oh, we're perfect." No problem.
We've never
Y'all
been
are a bunch
perfect.
of liars.
We've never been perfect. No, I think my wife is hot too, and I don't. And always been an issue, especially with me. You know, she's always been hot, and I went through some stages, and people would look at us and go, "What the fuck? How rich is he? That must be the richest motherfucker on the planet."
And then they would say, "Oh, he drives a Porsche." Now I understand.
Now I understand. But no, I mean, she's gone through her stages too.
Eat your words. Don't do that.
What? I'm just saying, you've gone through stages.
No, but don't, because you're going to get criticized for that.
Well, I'm just saying, I don't, again, did I ever care? I don't care. I'm not a big, she's beautiful, but that's not what does it for me. I mean, maybe when I was, well, I mean, it does it for me physically, but I mean, that's not, just look at the camera. Don't look at me. For God's sake.
Well, I'm just trying to give you the look, like, quit while you're ahead, because...
All those jerseys are what people have sent us. Anytime people send us something, I try and put them on my dad and get them back out so that, you know, whoever sent them gets the opportunity to see him in it, or me, or whatever, because they're greatly appreciated. It's so nice what people have done, and I love that, you know. I love it. The only thing we don't get a lot of now is hats anymore. We had a great hat collection. We used to get a lot of hats. And that's the only thing that's died down is the hats.
Je ne sais pas.
2,000
Giselle,
people. Well,
je ne sais pas.
a follow would be greatly appreciated from you 2,000 people.
Especially after that comment.
I wish my car was 30 years old. My Porsche is a 2004. I'd like a 1986.
I would like a Roadster. So what's the Roadster? What year is that?
I mean, the Roadsters in the 50s, and they're like 400 grand.
I know. I would like one of those.
So if anyone has a Roadster that they want to part with, my wife will take it off your hands.
Je pars un petit peu.
Murphy, that's all right. So one thing, you know, the weird things from, I collect the hats, I collect postcards, right, that people send from different places, and they're going to be around forever with messages, and I think it's just really cool.
Yeah, if you want a perfect relationship, be single 100%. That's same thing, because this ain't perfect. This isn't perfect, you know? Marriage, it doesn't matter if it's me and him or anybody else. Marriage is not perfect. It's a constant state of working towards.
I don't know what's going on with the Brazilian president. I have to ask my nephew Zach, who's dating a Brazilian girl.
Did we break up? Yes.
We did for a while.
You have a Roadster? I love Roadsters. Oh, I love it. Keep the bed wet. No, I like a drop bed myself, Liam. Marriage is commitment. Yes, Murphy, I 100% agree that. And that's why for us, trust has been the biggest thing, because we both have flaws. You know what I mean? We both have flaws. I pick on his flaws because I have a platform and I can bust his ass out, which, by the way, he does. And he is partial to it because we make fun of ourselves. That's the purpose of my normalizing normal marriage banter after 26 years. Yeah, and I think it's bullshit, Stacey. And you know, so many people have been on my pages just ragging me and how disrespectful I am to my husband, but he's participating in the creation of my videos. He goes with the flow. He's there. I don't have a hidden camera videoing him, and I'm not posting them against his will.
I'm usually too, tired or half asleep to object, so I'm just there. But
that's his way of poking. By the way,
all I think is, she catches me on surprise, like it's spontaneous. She doesn't tell me we're going to do a video. So, and I want to be good in the videos. I want to be entertaining. So, sometimes she catches me and my mind is elsewhere, and I have to try and get in and make a video. That's it. But those are real as they get. I mean, those videos are not scripted. They're not rehearsed. They're just she's just getting me. And, usually it's at a time I can't really think too much, or I just have to go with it. And I try every time. It comes out, all right, it's coming out. What can I do?
Am I drinking? Yes, a LaCroix. Do you know what a LaCroix is? It's
LaCroix.
called water.
LaCroix.
I'm drinking. I'm a boozer with the water.
My dad's in bed.
Like the ball scratch. Yeah, that was funny. That was funny. Quit poking Dan. Never, Liam. Never. I poke him all the time.
She had a nose ring.
I have it. It's right here.
Oh, you have one right now? Yeah, she has. She had like one of those hoops too. And she had.
I had these too.
Yeah, it was horrible. Because she got them too late.
Oh, is it ever too late?
It was too late. After our fun time, it was ridiculous. It just made me, it's like fucking. You want some? You want some? Psych.
You want
Sorry.
an ouch? Anybody ever had their nipples pierced? Because let me tell you, that is the worst fucking. I'd rather have childbirth natural than nipples piercing.
3 children.
Just so you know.
Midlife crisis. That's a poem. Thank you for that.
My favorite wine. Typically, I love reds, but I also like a good white. Probably a Sauv Blanc. Yeah.
Thank you, user. That said,
You
I'm
did
with
it to
my dad.
yourself? The hell were you doing? Worst pain ever. Just so you know. Nose was
That's
a
why
piece
I
of
don't
cake.
get piercings.
Nose was
Or
a piece of
tattoos.
cake. These puppies, wowza.
Thanks, Joblin. Appreciate your watching from the
Awesome.
Philippines. And how are you doing up there in Newfoundland? Seattle? Ryan Paul? That's the opposite of Paul
You
Ryan,
almost passed
the
out.
Speaker of the House.
Well, Natasha, I have a funny story about that. So they didn't do both of mine at the same time. So I was going in because I was going to get one done like Kendall Jenner. So I was like, Dan, I'm going. I'm just going to do it just for the hell.
You didn't tell me you were even going.
Yeah, I did. Because you're like, just one. And then you got pissed because I came home with 2.
Why did I say just one?
So I don't know. And then I got one. And then everybody was like, I'm just on the table like this, tits out, whatever, pecs out. And they said, what?
How many people were there?
Like a couple people. My friend was there, and then the piercer, and then people walked by.
Male or female?
Both. They're piercers.
Both?
They're all piercers.
How many piercers
I
does
don't
it take to
remember.
pierce a
Well,
nipple?
because she was like, let me get, and I was just sitting there on the table, everybody's like, you gotta do 2.
How many Italians does it take to change a light bulb? How many does it take to pierce a nipple?
The second one.
Since you're Italian.
The second one was worse than the first one, by the way. Shit. Be terrified, Nicole. I'm just telling you. I'm laying it out there. Don't listen to them. It hurts, but if you do it,
don't
do
do it.
2. Do it at the same time.
You can do
And
it
your
with
nipple,
your words. You
and
can
your
turn your
nipples
spouse
will
on
be,
with your words.
and your nipples will be hard for like a week straight.
Just talk.
Just so you know. You have 14 piercings? Oh, do you have the hood pierced?
Dirty
Do
talk.
you have?
Dirty talk. Thanks for the follow, Donna.
No, I took them out. I feel like I was too old. I also took out my belly button ring too, because I just felt like, your skin starts sagging at a certain age, and it just wasn't cute anymore.
But I did love the belly button ring when she first got it.
I got pregnant really quick, and then I had to take it out,
That's right. And then you put it back in.
and then I got pregnant really quickly after that again. I had to take it out because it got infected, and then I pierced my belly button like 5 times. I got pregnant 3 out of 5.
No hood pierce.
No hood. Hell to the nah. They're cute. Hood was awful. Deb! It was too slow? Shit!
Excuse me. See, no open room call. Ricardo, you can send a letter to my office at Salinger Law Group. You can find it on the internet. That's where most of Grandpa's stuff goes.
Oh my god, Terry. I can't. Hell.
She got
no.
a bunch of tattoos.
If it was fast. No.
What's
Dan
the Prince
doesn't
Albert
have
again?
a
I
Prince
forgot.
Albert. It's your show.
Oh, no, I don't have.
Dan,
I don't get piercings.
No, he doesn't. Shit. How do you pierce the hood so slow? That's a fucking fast pierce.
Favorite place to stay in Vegas?
No.
Great question.
Belly.
I like Caesars, I
Belly
like
hurts.
Bellagio, but if I went today,
Especially when
honestly,
you're
I would stay downtown. I wouldn't stay on the Strip. I'd stay on Fremont Street, or on is it Fremont Street? Whatever street,
Fremont
whatever
Street.
downtown
I
is.
would definitely go to the older section.
I'd go to the old Vegas.
Never ton. I couldn't. I was too afraid of it. Because it swells.
Ryan, we ran into your mom outside of Dose.
Like where you turn on all the time.
Is she the one I got in the video?
I heard that you have an origami all the time with it in, especially the first, like until the nerves settle.
What's my favorite song? That's a great question. I mean, I like Stairway to Heaven.
I do want to stay at the Golden Nugget. I do.
I mean, there's a lot of songs.
I've never stayed at the Golden Nugget.
Vienna by Billy Joel. Scenes from an Italian Restaurant by Billy Joel.
I can't.
I
Like,
mean, I
so
like
tense.
Leonard Skinner, Sweet Home Alabama. I like.
I can't.
I mean, I like a lot of music. I really love
You
music.
do? I had an origami the other morning.
Maggie, I wanted Stairway to be our wedding song.
Did you know that?
What?
I woke up to an origami. Just out of the blue.
What's an origami?
Well, think about the word that I really can't
Well,
say.
oh. What do you mean you woke up to it?
I just had it in my dream. It was great. I woke up and I was like, wow, that was good.
That's bullshit. That's absolute bullshit. I love Tom Petty too. I've seen him numerous times, but I'm really not.
My hands were not even in anywhere. Have you ever woken up to an origami, you guys?
I mean, what does that tell you? What are we missing? What's not
what that
happening
tells
enough?
me is that I can produce it on my own without any help.
That's great. I love social media. I learned so much. That's great.
Woo! Now you don't have to work hard at it. You can just...
I didn't even have that kind of dream when I was 11 or 12.
Oh, it was
I always
freaking
had to
amazing.
work at it.
I woke
I don't know what
up
the
and
hell
I
you're
was
talking
like,
about.
where are my hands?
And God gave you a gift.
They're not there. Dan's not here. Wow, that was great. And I don't remember what the dream was, but man, it was hot. I love you.
Okay. I feel like I've been cheated on right now. I really do. I mean, like right now, I think that's a violation of our wedding vows.
What do you do every night? Or multiple times a day?
It doesn't happen spontaneously for me.
Just
I have
because-
to work at it.
Well, sorry.
And as much, all right, whatever.
I'm self-producing.
All right.
Sorry, Dan. Just proves you. Women don't need the man. We can just have a dream. I don't even have to touch myself to get one.
That's fucking great.
You have to touch yourself.
That's wonderful. What were we talking about earlier? You know where my DMs are, right?
It's because I'm sleeping and I'm relaxed.
It's
You're
so wrong. The last time I went, when I had a family reunion, I stayed at Caesars. I will not stay on the Strip next time. There is no reason to stay on the Strip. I'll stay downtown.
I would love to stay downtown.
Yeah, I'm hurt.
Why? I think it was
It's
great.
cheating.
Really?
Yeah. I don't care whether that's cheating.
Poor Dan. Poor Dan. Maybe that's why I haven't needed it. I self-do them on my own.
You know, I'm losing my motivation here. I had no idea. I mean, that's the first I've ever heard that, and I hear it on live in front of 1,000 people, and that's wonderful. Is that normal? I mean,
Yes, everybody said that they're the best ones ever. It's the ones in the streets.
Okay.
Streets by yourself.
South
Okay.
Point is not bad. I've not seen the Sphere when I was there. It was under
Look
construction.
at all the women. Yes, it happens.
No, not to me.
Fuck. You use your hands multiple times a day.
Yeah, I'm a visual.
How's that not cheating? But I sleep and I have one on my own. It's not like I'm like, please let me wake up to an origami.
MGM's good. I walk to the MGM every time I'm there.
I don't even remember my dream. I wish I remembered. Shit, it was good. Whatever it was.
I don't want to hear anymore. Next thing I'm going to hear is about, Bosa and her dream or whatever.
No, the Bosa dream I had, it was fucking a conflict.
You had a Bosa dream?
Remember I told you I told
No, I
everybody.
don't remember you
Yes,
had
I
a
did,
Bosa dream.
and you were there. And then it was like I had to look at Bosa for a fun time, and then you were like, oh, but I'm your husband. I had to pick loyalty over fun. Do I cheat with Bosa? Shit, yeah. And then you were in the stands going, hi, honey. Fuck.
All right.
I mean, what kind of conflict is that?
All right. So, where are we here? You were in a tub with Rob Stewart? I mean, I'll take
George.
that at this point.
Look
Because, you
at-
know, if they're in a
Look,
tub with Rob Stewart.
George sent us $4.99 for a blow-up doll for you.
Thank you, George. At least you know, it's the thought that counts. I don't know what you get for $4.99, but
The Divinals, Deidre. I touch myself. I want you to love me. When I feel down, I feel you above
are
me.
you trying to get in here or what?
She don't know when to stop. Why stop, Tony? Are you offended?
Do I have a favorite buffet? I don't think they have buffets there anymore. My God.
Does anybody know?
I'm still, I mean, that was a real reaction, by the way. Because, I don't know.
Dan needs lube.
I mean, what the hell do you need to go to Dreamland when you have, like, Disneyland right downstairs?
Oh, you're my Disneyland?
I'm your Disneyland. I'm your greatest place on earth. I like the Wynn. I've stayed there once with Jennifer on a soccer tournament.
Yes, as in Nick Bosa. I love Nick Bosa. He's hot. Do you watch him when he tackles somebody, his rear end in the nether regions?
Fuck.
And Disneyland.
I am Disneyland.
Go Bosa. I mean,
I know what's happening.
I'm not a big Travis Kelce fan.
I'm not a big Taylor Swift fan, so there you go. I like Taylor Swift's music, but
Are you the Matterhorn at Disney?
I'm the Matterhorn.
I'm still stuck. Are you the Matterhorn?
Remember when I asked you to, like, let's do it on the Matterhorn, or was that Space Mountain?
I think
remember
you wanted me to lick something.
something, you know.
What, Darls?
Michelle, my dad's in bed.
Oh. I'm drinking a LaCroix now. It's
I'm
fine.
drinking a yee.
A who?
A yee. A yee.
Oh, God.
Lapland. Where's Lapland? I'm not even familiar with that.
Now my eye's twitching.
Your eyes switching?
Does that payback?
I don't know. It's karma coming back to get you.
Jake. Bottle of flu.
Jake's all right.
Jake, all right.
What are you doing, Jake?
Jake, what do you need me to buy him? Your time to buy it.
A Super Bowl prediction. I predict the Niners over the Ravens, 34-18.
How dare I dream?
Yeah, it's rude. I mean, it's okay to dream, but you don't have to announce it to 1,000 people.
Oh, I thought it was funny.
I don't think the Lions are going to make it this year.
Hi, Dan. Thank you.
Why is it your business what they're drinking? Oh, I don't care. What?
Do you want to reply to one of your women that love you? Read what Tracy said.
Lux.
Jan is so calm and cool and collective, where Danielle is such a drama queen and loud. Tracy, you got the loud thing wrong. He's loud.
You were right about me though. What did you say? Calm, cool.
Calm, right? Tracy, that shows you how much you don't know about Dan.
We'll show all
Tracy.
sorts of young photos. Do we swing? That's a common question.
By the way,
I
Louis
do
is
anything
expensive,
with
Jake.
anybody.
I think I need more money.
I'm a man.
You know, it always shows me with the fucking women, you know, the thirsty women that come in and flirt with Dan, and they always say, he's so calm, and he's so
Cool.
collected and cool.
And collected.
Yes, anybody that knows Dan knows you have no fucking clue. But keep on thinking that.
It bothers her when people do that, so she has to
No,
come in.
it's just that thirst.
She has to come in and tear me down a little bit.
It's
But
just the thirst.
You're
trap
absolutely
women.
right.
It's
Calm,
the women that
cool,
want
and
to think
collected.
they can take you away from me.
I mean,
because
she's
I'm
her whole
so
fucking life.
loud.
Right?
Such a
She's an
loud
attractive woman.
queen.
Her whole life, she gets attention all the time, and it's always like, "Dude, how'd you score that?" Or what the hell? And then 1 minute, one person says something nice about me, it just drives her freaking bananas.
Really, Dan?
The Fountain Blues new. I do watch that Pauly C guy in Vegas who talked about you. Andrew wants you to bring him water with lemon. I just got a text on her thing. Andrew, can you bring me water? and then the next text with lemon. I mean, I've had to deal with that my entire life, right? I mean, literally. I mean, people trying to hit on her all the time, thinking I can take her away from that guy. And then, I get any attention at all, and it's like,
No, I don't give a shit that shit.
yeah, you don't know what he's like, he's really a piece of shit.
I don't
That's
care.
exactly what
no,
you said.
I don't care that people give you attention, but
Why
they
do you have to cut me
they
down?
need to have the fucking facts straight.
Okay, well,
Calm and collected. That is the one thing you are not.
I think they're just going on what they see.
And Loud, let me tell you something about Loud. He wins the award.
L-Ux, or I-Ux.
I'll tell you my favorite Zen flavor.
I don't talk about, I don't try and push anything that's unhealthy like that. I mean, I
Andrew.
drink on here, but I don't want to push the freaking nicotine, because I don't want people to start doing it. So that's why I just choose not to talk about it. I do it, and it's bad enough. We're not from West Virginia. Alan Peggy Bundy. I like that. Yeah, let me put my hand down here. Yeah. George sent a fit, Danielle.
What?
Somebody, thank you, George. Somebody sent me $5.
Oh, thanks, George.
Sheila, I love West Virginia. I love all the states in the union. I love our country. West Virginia has its history, and that's a great sweatshirt. The reality is, somebody sent it. It's really comfortable, and it's easy to put on my dad, so you see it a lot. And I even wear it because it's got that kind of smooth, good feel to it. How you doing in Indianapolis?
West Virginia.
From via Anaheim. Thanks, girl from the park. Robert, I'm glad you're from West Virginia. My dad is, he is incredibly sweet, and what you see today is a little different than he was 20 years ago. But it's almost the same. It's just the harshness has been taken away. The disease took away like a lot of, the more difficult qualities that my dad had. So what you see today is what you see. He's not always been like that, but he is very much like that. He's always been, again, like the way I describe my dad. He hasn't always been there, but whenever you need him, he's there. Whenever the chips are down, he is Johnny on the spot, without question. He doesn't question it. He's just there. My dad went to bed. He's always been caring. He's always been big about the family. He's, the same relationship that you see. It's just that, my parents divorced when I was young, right? And the rest of my family was done. Like, when my parents divorced, my next brother, they were all out of the house already. So I was like the only one left. And then I went to live with my mom, and it was a very difficult for me, as a kid to go through divorce. And, where all my family, they kind of lived with the normal family life. And then I dealt with divorce, and it kind of sent me into a tailspin for many years.
Oh, look, Tracy's coming in.
And guess who brought me out of that tailspin?
Tracy.
Danielle.
Oh, Tracy, did you hear that? Me.
That's true. I failed out of high school.
Hi, baby.
Almost. I think they passed me just because they wanted to get rid of me. And then shortly after Danielle, whatever happened, my life started turning around from F's to A's.
Poor man. Here we go again. Poor man. Poor Dan. It's insulting, Sarah, because they don't get what loud is. They don't know. Pop. No, nothing is a trigger point, you guys. I don't care. It just shows your ignorance. That's it. Thanks, user. Yeah, 26 plus years until the day I die.
Hey from Elk Grove.
Hi from Elk Grove.
How can we see the same ones? Why is that? That's weird.
What?
I see about 1 out of every 10 things, And when
Tom?
you seem to see the same ones that I see.
Thanks, Jules. He's loud because he's grumpy from not getting any.
I don't get any, but I also don't get any sleep, which is really the difficult part. I mean, it's wearing on me right now. It's not just my dad. I mean, it's me. I'm in like a non-sleep phase, and then when I can't sleep because of my own issues, and then my dad gets up. It's been really, really tough for the last 3 weeks, sleep-wise.
I'm a Taurus.
You're a Taurus. You're a Taurus.
I'm a
A
Taurus.
tourist or a tourist?
Well, I'm not a tourist because I can't travel. Thanks, Tita.
More content. On
Mary,
that.
I'm Mrs. DeSal NorCal.
I don't know Kyle, but
And Mrs. DeSal NorCal.
Kyle is from Elk Grove. I'm sure I could meet him. I'm sure I'll meet him at some point, but he is from Elk Grove.
We're going to Tahoe this weekend. Yeah.
That's correct.
We're going to
Yeah, we'll be in Lake Tahoe. Where are we going to be? We're going to be at the Bally's
the Valleys.
in Lake Tahoe on Saturday. So if you're up in that area, that's where we'll be.
Thanks, Mama.
At Oroville.
My God. Yeah, this is Crystal Light now.
I think I saw something about wiping. I think it was about toilet paper, like procedure-wise.
Oh no, Just Jules, that's scary.
Oh, you're in Canada? My sister just flew today from Sacramento to British Columbia to
She did?
visit, my aunt in Canada.
Yes, we heard about the avalanche at Squaw, you said.
Yeah, it was at Squaw, or they changed the name from Squaw to Paradise or Palisades or
Oh,
something.
Liam good?
But that my brother and my nephews skied at Squaw. They lived in Squaw for many years and skied there almost every day. So that was Diana, I don't know why I can't sleep. I always go through phases where I don't sleep well.
I love
And then
Mexican
now
food.
with my dad, it's even more difficult because
Oh yeah, it's
when
called
I might
Palisades.
be falling
You're right.
asleep-
It's called Palisades now.
yeah, he might be
Sorry.
getting up. So
I hate that. I hate that. Dan is so attractive. There you go, Dan.
I mean, I don't know how you see every comment that comes out
Because
about me.
I
You
see
you
every.
see the trolls and
No,
anything
I
that
can
says
see
I'm
everything.
good.
Sleep deprived, lovely wife, for the most normal couple, Scorpio. I especially love East Hastings. Try some melatonin, Indian food. Love your dad. I love ending my
Wow.
day with you. I can read it. Mark's watching. We're just going for a night, so Mark's watching him.
Yep, Mark will be here.
Dan tries to nap, but he doesn't. nap.
It's really almost impossible for me to nap during the day. It's not just my own issues, my dad. It's also the animals. We got
doesn't
people
have
here working on the house. It's impossible. Michelle,
So
we're
when
going to
it's
Tahoe on Saturday, so that will be our date
You're
night. And what got me into poetry? In my 40s, I got into poetry, and I don't
Thanks,
know.
Bonnie.
It's something that I've always wanted to write, and I just didn't have the time to sit down and write something long, so I started writing poetry.
Other than my back, we're doing great.
In fact, one of my favorite poems I wrote in Lake Tahoe called Rough Patch.
Ugh, here we
My
go.
favorite poem.
The trolls would love that one.
You guys will love it because it's about, rough patch in a marriage.
The trolls would love that.
My favorite poem is very different from the, Dr. Seuss type stuff that has been on here.
We
I'm
have two
gonna
guys.
I'm gonna do a remake. I'm gonna do that poem again, and I'm gonna tell the story about how I wrote it because
God.
that was a good story.
Trolls, it's for you, Tracy. You still here? You'll love it.
We do. Thank you so much, and a quick follow will be greatly appreciated. And thanks for the poem, love, David. I appreciate
I
that
never
so
do,
much.
Andrew. I don't even brush my teeth with water. I'm so paranoid. I use the bottled water. Poor Dan.
What?
Poor Dan.
Thanks for the follows, guys. Appreciate
You
it.
have the people, the men, and some of the women that love you. Poor Dan.
Danielle,
Ow,
what are you worried about people that like me? You
I'm
have your
having fun
flying
with
monkeys.
this. No, because the women, there's a different. The men
You
don't.
have more fans than I do.
The men
literally.
don't. The men don't attack.
I like Robert
right?
Frost.
The women
That's my
attack
favorite poem.
is different. The women attack. The women are bitter and angry.
What's that candle side?
Those are that candle is a battery operated
The
timer.
fall was scary. I can't even watch that video.
No, not you, Tracy.
That video gives me PTSD. It's not watching the video, it's actually hearing the video. Hearing my dad in the video after the fall really I do not watch it. It's got a lot of views. I mean, it's almost to a couple million, but I can't rewatch it.
Leave her.
Thanks, Haley.
Yes, Special K always, but toot toot, he won't leave me.
And for president.
Toot toot, toot toot, motherfuckers.
Can I show you guys what I'm gonna eat for dinner tonight? As we're getting closer to
Sorry.
dinner, I'm always starving. Let me just show you
What do you got?
You don't even know. I went to Bodine's and I got a half
You got a
salad.
salad, I saw.
And
Liam, I love you. Liam and your. Does Chrissy know my nicknames for you, Liam? Does she know them? Chrissy, do you know my nicknames for licking Liam, lapping Liam, luscious
this, look at this. This is what I'm gonna eat in a few minutes.
Liam? Yeah, what's in that?
It's a nice salad. It's a Cobb salad. That's turkey. That's egg, tomatoes, bacon bits,
Blue cheese.
some kind of
That's
cheese. Blue cheese. That I'm gonna
That
throw
would
up.
be better. What's
But
that?
look at that.
What is that?
It's a frickin' pastrami melt.
It's
It's a half
pastrami.
and half. Yeah, and I can smell it right now. It's got coleslaw in there.
Since when do you get
That's
pastrami?
what I got.
Let me see.
I'm not giving it to you.
No, I just want to look at it.
I have to hide it to make sure Andrew doesn't eat it. I'm not kidding. You're not showing it to you. It's mine. It's fine.
Yeah, I like joking. I'm telling you, that's how I get through life, is my sarcasm and my joking. I think it's fun to joke, but people obviously don't get humor in life. I guess not.
What are we talking about? Humor?
Humor rules, yeah. And that's what I say. I say that we use humor. I mean, our life is so stressful with our son and making sure at 19 that he does the right things, which no 19-year-old boy does. Grandpa and everything else that comes under the sun, you know? So our bantering, we like to poke fun at ourselves. And I like to make fun of myself. I mean, y'all know, I prey on my imperfections because I think it's funny. It's called coping. We all cope in different ways. And I get ridiculed for my coping mechanisms, but that's fine. Toot toot. Hello in the Philippines. Thank you. Sad to see him go. Who? Liam? Liam's not going anywhere.
What are we talking about?
What happened with Grandpa and Josh's mother? What's wrong with your son? He's got a kidney disease. And it's always a stress.
Jim Carrey energy. I don't know who Liam is. I mean, I know who Liam Neeson is.
Liam is over here.
I would find you.
Yes, I
And
have
would
family
kill
in New York, and two of my kids just went to New York to visit my family for Christmas. So that was, sarcasm. What's wrong with sarcasm? People find so
Busy. She's Italian, so that's why I used that.
what?
I made a joke and used Italian, but
He has IgA nephropathy.
absolutely stayed at Harris.
Nephropathy.
Wonderful hotel up there.
Nephropathy.
I'm fine from the fall. Physically I'm fine. It just screwed me up mentally, right? It's like I worry so much about my dad falling that it
Me too, Michelle.
it adds up and it causes me anxiety about him falling because he just drags his feet and every time he walks I get this horrible pit in my stomach, like he's going to go down. And he is going to go down. There's no question. You look at the way he walks and it's going to happen. So that is really scary for me. I know that's going to be the thing. It's going to be a fall. And, I'm really trying to keep getting him exercise, getting him, as many steps as he can. List, I've written a lot of poems about anxiety. If you just go back for the last month or so, there's a couple in there that touch on anxiety and difficulties. He's not on dialysis, Dean. We're trying to avoid that. We're trying to hope he doesn't get to that spot.
But it's hard. He's 19. He thinks he's invincible.
And he's got a disease and he has to protect himself. And anytime he gets sick, whether it's strep, whether, the flu, COVID, whatever it is, all of those things are of great risk to him. And that also gives me anxiety, you know.
Every time he's sick, we're on panic mode.
Murphy, all my poems are on my channel. They're
I love the
all
Cranberries.
available to, if you go back, you know, I have a lot. You know,
We
some
do.
of my earliest
We do
posts
that
were all
always
poems. The
when
first
he
5
does
posts I ever made were poems at the very beginning of my page.
Whenever Dan takes him out, he always has the gate belt on.
Andrew's was treated originally on the steroids.
Immunosuppressants. Yeah.
What?
Immunosuppressants.
No, he was on steroids.
Yeah, which are immunosuppressants, and
They're anti-inflammatory is what they are.
and now he takes lisinopril.
Yeah, that's right.
No, he actually the other
Leon,
day.
that's awesome.
You put it on, and he said the gate belt, and he said, "Well, why aren't you wearing one?"
Yeah. I put the big belt on my dad. And, why are you putting this on me so you don't fall? Well, you're the one who's at risk for falling. I mean, yeah. That's it. When I was a kid, I have, you know, my favorite years before my parents got divorced, 1976, and it wasn't just, you know, like my dad that's in my memory. It's the family structure that's, you know, I lived with.
Oh, hi,
You
George.
know, I had
Thanks, Minnie.
3 brothers and a sister that I grew up with, and a mother and a father in a house, and it was safe, and I had a dog and cats, and it was just, you know, when you're a small child, you know, it's a safe environment. And then all of a sudden, you know, about 9 years old, when my parents get divorced, and you know, the entire family's ripped apart, everyone else moved on, and then I was basically, you know, living in a house with me and my mom for many years, and my, you know, I just kind of just went and did my own thing. All I did is play football. As I got a little older, you know, drink and try and pick up girls, and that was it, and play sports and hang with my friends. I was a long time where I just kind of languished after that divorce. I hate
Private girl.
divorce. I hate it for that reason.
Again, his disease is called IgA nephropathy. So basically, his disease is his immune system is way too healthy,
Hi, Gary.
and it attacks
San Luis.
everything else. Yeah. So it sucks. It really sucks. Bye, Tiff. Oh, strep throat. Yes. And I don't know what your name is. I take lisinopril too for kidney protection. Got nephritis after strep throat. Strep throat is one of those viruses that bring out IgA nephropathy, which is probably maybe what you have.
Yeah, that's which means you probably, like Andrew, had it. You know, it was sitting dormant until a virus brought it out, and that's what happened with Andrew.
Oh, George, that's sweet. No, I'm old.
William, I'm a Niner fan and a Giant fan. I like the Kings. I'll watch the A's and the Raiders as well.
2 years ago, Law. 2 years ago, he's had it.
NC Blues, it's kind of towards the end. We've been hanging out. Nothing big tonight. We don't really battle Maximus.
I don't know.
I mean, I don't see how that's entertaining for people, and that's kind of what we're going for, you know, to be a little educational, a little entertainment, a little bit of just being goofy and silly.
I love Mexican food. That's my.
I like Mexican food too.
He has IgA nephropathy, so it's not an autoimmune disorder.
Miriam, I will say hi to Grandpa for you.
What's long-term prognosis? Kathleen, there's no.
It could be
50%,
nothing.
yeah.
It could be, you know, kidney replacement. Those are the two ends. Hopefully,
Josh.
it's going to be nothing. Hopefully, you'll be able to control it, and he'll never reach the point where he needs dialysis or a new kidney. Hopefully, that's the case. If he can take care of himself.
Yeah, it's for blood. It's primarily used for blood pressure, but it's also used for kidney disease because it helps. Like for him, he just upped his dose. Because
I don't know if it's blood pressure. It's something to do with the heart. I take it myself for my
it's for
condition,
blood
so
pressure.
Could be blood pressure. I don't know.
It's for blood pressure, and they use it for kidneys because what happens is for the blood pressure, it helps the heart, regulates the heart, and keeps your heart pumping and your kidneys pumping.
Thank you, Gloria.
What's my favorite movie? I don't have one I can say, Alex. I love all the rom-coms. Yeah.
Hola, ¿cómo están? What does that mean?
Estás.
What does that mean?
¿Cómo está?
That means hello.
Hello. How are you?
How are you? I'm great. Thank you for asking.
What's my uber's big fear is losing one of my kids.
That's a good fear. That would be my biggest fear too. I mean, I know that my parents are not going to be around forever, and that's
Tara,
mounting.
you've got a job, is it not?
Lisinopril is the medication we're talking about. Absolutely, user. I think Danielle needs to adjust her life and just, that part of it. I think she needs to expand that part. My dad's greatest hope, I think, his greatest hope would be to drive again, I think.
So
Have his independence back.
I will tell you, he just got his blood work. His bun is what they look for. His bun, which is his kidney function, is great.
Patricia, that's the scary. A fireman or a cop or a military.
He has
a child is scary because they're at risk.
What he has is proteinuria, and that's what you have to try to contain. The first sign for Andrew was pure blood in his urine.
Red urine.
That was scary as shit.
Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. We're all at risk of something, We are. You gotta enjoy your days every day. Thanks for the follow. Is this something? We don't have a housekeeper. We do it all ourselves. You do it all.
We.
Sorry.
He doesn't have any cancers. You guys, he had the full workup, the biopsies, so that's why we know what he has.
Grandpa?
No, Andrew,
Oh,
because
yeah,
they said
yeah.
it could
Oh,
be bladder cancer. It was it could have been lupus. It could have
He had
been.
he had a kidney biopsy, and he's officially diagnosed. I've never had Bob Dylan's rye whiskey. There's some John Cougar Mellencamp whiskey over there. I haven't opened it up yet. That was a magazine. I love that magazine.
Do they make that anymore?
Oh, see what I have to do. So somebody sent me a.
Hi from Merced.
There's
Thanks,
3,000
Kathleen.
people here. So somebody wanted me to remind everybody, and this is a great point, that when you are looking at for someone like my dad, if they're going into some kind of home or some kind of care facility, and you're using Medicare to pay for it, there is a 5-year look back where they can take all your assets. Somebody wanted me to make sure and mention that, and there it is.
Would you say?
It's a look back period for people like my dad. Like if I put him in a home and we didn't have money to pay, and say he owned a house or something, after he dies, Medicare can come back and recapture that money. So if you are in that situation, you have a parent, grandparent that you are looking for, be aware that there is a 5-year, or it could be different now, but there is a look back period where they will come back and take their assets. Somebody asked me to put that out there, and I'm happy to do that.
Oh yeah, you're close, Ken.
Carmichael. Yeah. You see the same things every time.
How do you keep your cool? You don't always keep your cool.
You do the best you can.
I didn't have my cool last night, and he came out once he was done with his.
Dan cleans the house.
Yeah, shit.
Sometimes.
Always been easy, but it's always been worth it. Yes.
Deanna, I
Oh, Tara, I'm sorry. It's so hard.
I'm definitely related to the famous writer. Discovered that a few years ago when from DNA. I hooked up with it, matched with his first cousin. Had a great conversation. See, a lot of everyone's got a crush on you. You don't see me come out.
Douglas,
Well, you don't know.
Read the
You
important.
should see her.
Read the important thing. They want me to sign for my mom. She just went to a nursing home. That's what's scared.
What do they want you to sign? Don't sign anything, any kind of financial liability. You do not have to sign for your mom, and if you do, then you could be on the hook. So anytime someone's asking you to sign something, get it looked at. Please get it looked at. Biggest life hack? I don't know.
Have fun.
Time to
Enjoy.
wisdom.
Well, you don't get wisdom until you get older.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It takes time to gain that stuff.
Yeah, little pig
Financial,
beans for
because she
you and
can't
me.
sign. You mean
Yeah,
sign for her, like her name, or sign your own name, making you liable?
Thanks, Gary.
Medicaid pays for nurses home, not Medicare. So
Oh no.
if it's a different program, Medicaid versus Medicare, that's possible. I'm just saying beware that there is a look back period where the government can come back and recapture assets from the estate of someone who's deceased who received benefits. Just be aware of
That's
that.
good.
So explain the 5-year look back. So I'm not an expert on this. I'm just making you aware that if you are going to put your dad or your mom or your grandmother, your aunt, your uncle into some kind of facility, and the government is paying for that because they don't have the cash, but they have, you know, something like a house, the government can look back and come after the hard assets after the person dies. Just get some advice from a competent professional to make sure you understand what's going to happen. That's all I can say.
Carrie wants to know if you take anything worth anything, can you take it out of their name?
Again, I'm going to tell you, you need to visit somebody. The answer is yes. There's ways to, you know, to do things through certain trusts, and potentially, I mean, I can't advise anybody to do anything illegal, but definitely speak to a professional in the area. It's worth whatever they're going to charge you for that consultation.
Yeah, I hurt my back.
Dave from St. John's, Newfoundland. I did something about my mom. My mom.
We have 2 dogs.
My siblings help Brandy with it's not just my dad. You see my dad, but my mom's 87 with a litany of issues as well, and my family helps with all of them. We really are. I'm really lucky. Really lucky. Good evening. I am starving, and we've been on now for more than 2 hours. Can you believe it? Yes.
Oh my God.
Well, you haven't, says staff.
Oh.
So, you guys, we've had fun. Thank you for hanging with us tonight. Lauren, all you can do is report fake accounts. We report them. We report, you decide.
It's really hard. It's really hard.
I wish they were better about it, but you know, we
not.
can't worry about it so much. There's too much going on than to worry about all the different fake accounts. When they get big, then we, you know, of course, have to take action. But
it was hurting earlier before my
it happens. It happens to a lot of creators. So, 2,800 people. A quick follow would be appreciated if you enjoy the content. And we are going to jump off so I can eat my salad and my pastrami sandwich.
Julie, I have a link tree and it shows every account we have. I use 3 accounts because I need backups because trolls like to try to take me down. Oh, they actually take me down. He only has 1. And that's
This
the
is
one
my
you're
account.
on.
That's the only one I have. I don't have time for 2. I can't do it.
Tomorrow, you guys, for the people who follow me, it's a subscriber live. My account is back. Thank you to the trolls for taking me down for 7 days. It was been 7 days.
Is it back already?
Yeah.
You know that for sure?
Yeah.
It's back. Okay.
So I will tomorrow. It's just it's a subscriber live on TikTok for me and YouTube. I will be there.
Can you not have him pay? My dad, you know, he pays for his things, right? For his things. We don't have him pay for, like living.
My name on TikTok is Mrs. D Sal NorCal and Mrs. D Sal NorCal 3. Those are my 2 main pages.
That's it.
That's called
Guys,
Pain.
Thank you so much. I'm
Liam and
exhausted
Chrissy.
and hungry.
It's called Pain.
And we had fun again tonight, and we'll be back on Friday.
I'll see you guys tomorrow. You guys have a great night. Thanks for joining once again.
Have a
Love you
great night,
guys.
y'all.